everybody.
Oh,
Hello! Hi! Dan pop in for 1 minute, then pop back out. Come back in if you're there. I'm sorry, I saw you. Anyhow. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the HELLION ARTSHOW. Let me pull my mic a little closer. Hello. Can you guys hear me okay? Do I sound okay?
yes.
Cool, because my mic has been finicky. Like, just depending on the week, sometimes it's like, ooh, let me poop my pants. But it is not doing that this week, so we're good. Cool. Yeah. So welcome. Thank you for joining us, everybody. I'm back to streaming. I took a quick break last week, but I'm back and very happy to be back. And I'm here with Phill Diaz of Zaid Comics. Oh, I saw my Pathfinder name on. Let me change that.
Yeah.
My name is not Gillard.
Where's the beard?
With a beard! I should be wearing a beard right now. How dare I? Yeah.
Hey, look, chat. Look at a lot of people here in the chat already. You have quite the following.
Do I? What? You have quite the following, sir. Yeah, you do.
No one knows me.
What do you mean no one knows you? You have like 20 books out. People, you're famous, sir. You're famous, sir. It is an honor to have you on my channel today. Happy.
Look at that belt behind you.
Oh yeah, I finally put it in place. Hey, look at this. Wonder where this came from.
Hey.
Weird. Hey, who drew this?
My boy Alan Alonso. He's done a lot of work for me. He goes by the HELLION Comics on Twitter. He's an amazing artist. He's so good to work with. The first thing we worked with him on was the Masquerade story in the first Lost Pages book, who's like this like pulpy kind of like shadow type character from the 1920s. And we vibe so well that I hired him on to do that Ashcan for Magic Cop 2. And then most of this book that we're going to talk about, the new Lost Pages, he did was probably like 75% of the layouts for the book.
Oh, nice.
So, since I didn't really have him do like a story in it, I'm just like, dude, just lay this out. Because I think he does some of the best layouts that I've ever worked with.
Oh, that's so interesting. So you hired different people for layouts versus like pencils and inks. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of people doing that. But, sometimes some people are better at layouts than finishing. So that makes sense.
Yeah, I can show you some of the layouts too once we get into it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Some of the pages. It's pretty
definitely.
Cool.
Yeah, we're going to get into it, show some interiors and stuff, and we're going to be talking about, all of your books. Feel free to talk about whatever you want, but I have your Lost Pages book pulled up, so that will be the main course of the evening.
So I wanted to talk about this first. My brother's girlfriend just like threw this at me today, and I don't know what it is. It's like you know what this is? It's some Spanish Mexican thing. I don't know. She's Mexican, so she gave this to me.
I don't know what that is.
And then it was like this tub of paste, like a chocolate strawberry paste. And then
it looks like those things that are supposed to go with like a little cracker or
a
pretzel.
But instead of a little cracker, she gave me 2 marshmallows. It said nothing. And she walked away from me.
She just gave it to you and walked away?
Yes, I'm dipping this marshmallow in this.
Where do you say she's from? Mexico?
I mean, that's her lineage. She was born over here.
Oh, okay. Somebody who's Mexican in the chat, tell us what this is about, because we're both confused. Let's say hi to everybody. Chris Fisk, what's up? Hello. I think you do eat it. I'm not sure. Is it good? Is it like chocolate strawberry?
Yeah, it's just like frosting almost.
Huh. John asked, do you speak Spanish? Do you?
No.
I'm learning.
Why?
Because I actually have a lot of Hispanic followers because an old drawing of mine apparently blew up on the South American internet years ago. So I have tons of Spanish-speaking followers. Like, you go on my Instagram comments, like, half of them are Spanish sometimes, and I'm just like, I need to know how to talk to people. So,
that's cool.
And of course, like, I got my friends in Colombia, so I'm just like, they learned English, so I'm gonna learn Spanish. It's only fair.
There you go.
Jeremy Burtz, hello! Hi! So many old faces. Hello, Aviator Search. Let's see who else is here. So many people. Oh, happy. There's Dan. There he is. I guess he's busy. Yeah, it's just gonna be good old me today because my team is busy with work. They're being responsible, unlike myself. But just slack. 'Cause I mean, I have work too, but I'm just gonna stay up later to finish it.
Yeah, me too.
I just like don't sleep. But I gotta stream, man.
I've actually been sleeping lately, which is really weird.
Oh yeah, same here.
It's so weird.
I've actually been getting like full night's sleep. It's a weird feeling.
Yeah, I usually stay up to like 4, but like the past 2 weeks, I can't somehow. For some reason. So like I'm going to bed at like 12:30, which is insane for me, and waking up. Oh my
god!
Waking up at like 8:30, which is even crazier.
That's crazy. I mean, I kind of fluctuate. I've just given up on like being on a set normal schedule because I think my default is I'm up till around 2 or 3 and then I naturally am tired. Because like if I'm not tired, I can't sleep. I can't just like lie down and sleep because my mind is racing. I'm thinking about doing stuff. So I have to like work until 2 or 3 and then I'm tired and I only need like 5 to 6 hours of sleep. I physically can't sleep more. So then I get up like pretty reasonable time. Like I still get up around 9 or 10.
Yeah, I have to.
Or yeah, so yeah, I have a day job as well, but I don't know how there's these people who sleep like they're like you're supposed to sleep 8 hours a day. That's never gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's never gonna happen. Who actually does that? John says no hablo español, but you're saying that in Spanish. No hablo español. Hantani.
Irene, what did you do today?
Japanese, what?
What did you do today?
What did I do today? I was crunching stuff out for my day job pretty much all day. Yeah. Wednesdays are really busy for my day job because we have like our big review. So yeah, I was actually working late. So it stresses me out because, I like to like, I don't know, I want to get work done on my pages, and I have very little time to prepare for my streams, which is why I'm late so much, because I didn't really think this through, but I already set my streams for Wednesday, and I don't feel like I should change it for, unless there's a real big reason. Yeah, it's consistency, but I have like a big afternoon work review every Wednesday, so I'm really busy. I'm always like doing edits and notes for work, and then I'm working late and I'm just like scrambling to get ready for the stream. But yeah, what about you?
Yeah, I worked. Yesterday I had off. I worked today. I got some trading cards in. They're kind of cool, but there's something wrong with them.
Oh no! Wait, trading cards for your book?
Yeah. You want to see? I haven't showed them to anyone yet.
Yes, I want to see. Hold on. Okay, if it's for last week, let's pull up your campaign. Let's just jump into it.
All right.
Let's just jump into it.
The trading cards are messed up, but we're getting them fixed.
Oh, that sucks.
But these misprinted ones we might sell.
Right. I think people would, unless it's like a complete disaster, then people.
No, it looks awesome. I'll show you in a second, but it looks awesome. Okay. It's just something I messed up. And I'm an idiot for it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it happens. So this is what your newest campaign. It's in demand now, right?
Yeah. So this is the Lost Pages 2. In demand. We are set to ship for March. Literally, I just updated the campaign like images on there because we had a little progress image, and the book is literally 90% done. So I think we only have 9 pages left to get to me, and those pages, except for one, are all silhouette pages, which are black and white. So I don't need to throw them to a colorist, and that I just need to letter them, and then we'll send it off to the editor, and then we'll be ready for print. But,
sweet.
Yeah, if you guys haven't read the first one, The Lost Pages is basically like our universe of heroes. And an ode to comic books. So we're trying to hit as many genres as we can. Like with the first campaign, we had the main book, which had 4 different stories in it that are kind of like interlaced, and with this narrator character who's the hobo telling these stories. They all live in the same universe, these characters. And then we did a bonus comic, which introduced, I think, 7 more characters. And we even have a manga story in there drawn by Kyung Lee, which is kick-ass. And yeah, so this is everything I love about comics, and kind of a way to flex my writing chops too, being like, hey, I wonder if I could write that genre, you know, and employ a bunch of freaking artists, which is awesome.
Ah, yes, keeping artists employed. We thank you. We artists thank you very much. I do know you hire like tons of artists. You don't have just like one artist on your project. You hire tons of people. So
it kind of works with, it helps with getting the book done too. So it's like, okay, we have multiple artists on this. Everyone's working at the same time, so we're gonna hit this deadline, you know, which is really, really good for us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it all started with actually the character that this book is about. It was the Silhouette, and my brother and I created that character years ago. We put out crappy comics with them, or with that character. Actually, oh yeah, here's one of them. So this was from back in the day.
Let me full screen you.
Silhouette number issue 2 from 2014. And this was, I'm sure some of the people in the chat have seen this before, but it's pictures of myself and my buddies in front of a green screen.
Oh, so you didn't have an artist, you like green screened it and then traced it, like filtered it.
Yeah, my brother did filters and stuff. But so yeah, and it's really cool because when we did the first book, we put a poll out to see which character people gravitated towards the most, and it was the Silhouette. So that's why we're doing this one about the Silhouette.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah, Blingo says Lost Pages 1 was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Approved by Blingo. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
John asks, with so many different artists, how do you avoid continuity style issues?
So we don't, because each of the artists is doing a different character. And the way I look at it is, the reason we have the art changes is because the story is being told by kind of a different point of view, right? So if you, at the beginning of the story, we have pages that are fully colored, and that's when you meet the character Crimstone, who's this badass babe with a monstrous imaginary friend that I'm sure a lot of people have seen. And that's in a totally different art style than the Silhouette. Yeah, there's Crim right there, kicking ass there. And there's Jazz. So even in this part of the story, you have the reality is what you're seeing right here. That's what's going on in reality. And then this page is kind of the imagination, because Crim is her imaginary friend. So you have this over-the-top bombastic art style, crazy, almost black light colors. And so we want that change in style so the reader knows that something different is happening.
Right, yeah. So this is her imaginary friend, and I love how you can see it in the reflection of the glass. See?
Yeah, that's something I really wanted.
Clever. Right. So you kind of let every artist flex their own artistic skills. I never noticed you had that like shiny GIF thing.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
That's new, Irene. So that is showing off what our $30,000 goal is going to be.
And you're close. Less than 2,000. Come on, everybody, back right now.
That would be insane. So once we hit that, we're gonna get gold spot foil on the cover where that is, where you see that shine.
Yes. So it's gold spot foil.
Right.
I think
those parts are going to be shiny, you know, where the teeth are and the tattoos and his eyes.
Yeah.
For our villain there.
Okay.
It'd be crazy.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I've only done it on like title text, but that's really clever. I love it when people use spot UV and like foil, but not just on the title. They incorporate it into the art in some way. That's like they thought through the cover really
That's
well.
and yeah, that's we hit up our printers a long time ago to price it out and stuff, and so that's what our kind of like main goal was, to try to get there, do this, and then the next kind of like a few Lost Pages books, they're going to have the theme of gold in different ways. So we're going to try to do that with each cover too, just to kind of give them that theme and lump them together.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, people really like it.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah. Aviator Sir says that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
I hope we can get there.
Oh yeah, you'll get there. You're less than 2,000 there. So come on, everyone, back this now. Back this now. The link for everything is in description, by the way. So if some mods can post a link, please, and if not, the link is in the description. I already linked the campaign. How many pages is this?
So this is going to be a big book. This is 76 pages.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
There, yeah. So
glad you have multiple artists on it.
yeah. So actually, the bulk of the book is that silhouette story. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure the silhouette story is about 56 pages. The beginning is this part with Crimstone, and it goes into, if you scroll down a little bit more, you'll see the hobo, our narrator character, who then there's the hobo. Yeah. He's telling the story of the silhouette to this little kid who was part of the gang that's breaking into the jewelry store at the beginning, and so he's trying to teach him a lesson about greed. So he tells him the story of the silhouette and the supervillain El Dorado, who's that guy with the golden jaw, and to try to teach him a lesson about if you are too greedy, it can consume you, and that is what we see in that silhouette story, and which is another art change if you scroll down to the next image, to how the silhouette sees the city, which is in black and white, with like spot color with red for the blood and gold for El Dorado's powers. So
why does he see the city that way? Does his vision actually, is it different, or is it like super sensitive?
He is not a human anymore. He's kind of this entity of justice, a force that sees just pure good and pure evil. If you're someone that is innocent, then you don't deserve to be punished. If you're someone that walks the line of crime, then he's going to deal with you. So that interpretation of seeing the world in black and white, metaphorically and literally, is reflected on the pages of his stories. Yeah.
I see. Okay. So it is definitely like it's a super sense kind of thing.
Yeah. We actually see through his eyes sometimes in the stories, and I think it also adds to that kind of like Frank Miller type Sin City quality to it, which is stuff I love. Very he's got a lot of cool inner monologue in the stories. He's just super badass. I love him.
Yeah. That's awesome. I remember, this is so cool. I remember you showing us like these pages or these panels in secret months ago, and now the book is, it's ready to go. I love seeing things just come to fruition like that. This panel is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, that's going to be a cool spread of kind of the first time we see him in action. And I actually, while I was lettering this, when I write my scripts, sometimes I'll do full script with the dialogue if I'm writing it that way, or sometimes, which in this instance, what I did is I just described the page, and then I'm like, I'll write some cool dialogue later. And so while I was lettering, now I got to come up with something. So
yeah, we've all been there.
So I sent this page to a couple of buddies. I'm like, does this sound good? Because I literally just wrote this while I lettered it, and it kind of like talks about his powers and stuff, and in a cool metaphorical ways. If you guys like Rorschach, kind of that internal monologue narration that he has in The Watchmen, you get a lot of there's a lot of inspiration there that I took for this character and how he sees his surroundings.
Nice. Yeah, I think That's really interesting. I mean, I love Rorschach. I think most people do.
Yeah, he's a badass.
That's
Uh,
that's
and then that next image, you'll see, this one displays the red blood, and then this is El Dorado Towers, where that
oh
vibrant yellow gold comes
yeah.
into play.
Someone in the chat mentioned Sin City.
What's that?
Someone in the chat mentioned Sin City. I can see
Yeah,
a
for
similarity.
sure. Yeah, Maxie, the artist, he's a big Sin City fan. So am I. I think anything Frank Miller does is amazing, and I love, if you're gonna go black and white Western comic, Sin City is so good.
Mm-hmm. Dango Solo has a question, if I can actually scroll down and
All
figure out how
right.
StreamYards works. Um, he's asking both of us, what do you base your page count on? How do you figure out your page count, Phill?
So that's a good question, and it depends on the project, of course, but specifically for us at Zaid Comics, when we're doing something like Magic Cop, which is right here. This is the first book we ever put out, and we did Magic Cop 1 and 2. We wanted this to be a very thick, full story with no cliffhangers, self-contained, and we kind of left it as like a 4-issue trade. So that's what it is. So you're basically getting 4 issues in this book, and you could have, your rise and fall of action and your inciting incident and all that stuff. We calculated it out, and that was a pretty comfortable place for us. So whenever we do these Magic Comps, it's four issues in there. It's around 90 pages because you get like 20, 24 pages per chapter, we say. But something like this with the Lost Pages, it's different because there's more stories, and they're kind of in like short story format, right? So for between the two IPs, Magic Cop and Lost Pages is different. You're dealing with something with Magic Cop where it's 92 pages. This one's 76 pages. The first Lost Pages one was, I want to say, 72. So I don't know. How do you do it, Irene?
I I don't actually write a script, and
Yeah.
I've been saying that forever, and I'm also weird in the sense of, uh, I didn't grow up with the traditional American comic length of 20 to 22 pages, so that's not
Right.
really how I think. I kind of grew up with manga, which has kind of the chapters can't be any length. It's about telling the story first. So that's
Yeah.
just how I write. And I tend to I have like a rough script, and then my I finalize things in the thumbnail stage. And like this, I do like rough thumbnails / pencils, and I letter before I do the final pencils or ink, so I get the dialogue down at that stage. But it's just whatever, honestly, whatever feels right. And I for a crowdfunding book, and just for like, I think for consumability, I'm aiming for a book between 50 and probably like 76 pages. I don't really want to go over that.
Okay.
But like, I think that's a good length because I want people to feel like they're getting their it's a satisfactory read, right?
Exactly.
I want to, first of all, I don't do fillers. Like if I feel like I'll kind of like I've always okay, I tend to make thumbnail everything out, and then I spend like a month cutting pages and shortening things and like jamming, like, you know how sometimes it's like, oh, this is such a cool scene, but then I'll step back after I'm done, and I'll be able to like move away from it and then look at the overall chapter and see the story that I'm trying to tell and the character journey, and think and see more clearly, okay, this is a cool scene, but do I need it? And if I don't need it, let me cut it, so the reading experience is more concise. So I
Yeah.
want people to feel like this is every chapter that I do is there's no space wasted. It's well paced. I want it to breathe, but I don't want to waste people's time. So I try to strike that balance. And I guess like it's a terrible answer because basically I go by instinct a lot, but I just shoot for like 50 to 76 pages.
Yeah. I think the answer would be the story should dictate your page count.
Yeah.
Because I when I first was talking to Maxie, the artist for the silhouette pages, I told him a smaller page count. I'm like, hey, we're gonna do, 52 pages or whatever. And then as I was writing it, the page count grew. So you don't want things to feel too short. And definitely with crowdfunding, I would say I wouldn't put something less than 56 pages out personally. Because you want them to have something to chew on.
Yeah, I think just for crowdfunding, because the price point is like at least $25 a book.
Yeah.
So you want people to, at least I want people to get their money's worth. And it depends on the project as well, but it also is specifically for my project. I feel like I did break things down into chapters. It's not like I didn't do that for the overall script structure, but I always knew originally when I was doing the rough for like the overall story, I thought I would do like 40 to 50 page chapters, and of course, as you probably know, everything turns out longer than you originally planned it to be, so it just like expanded, and now I'm doing like 60 to 70 pages. But for crowdfunding, I think more is better, as long as you're not making people wait too long. That's sure. That's something you don't want to do. So yeah, I don't know. I feel that's my terrible answer. Hopefully that helped answer the question. Maybe a manga style trade in the future. That's that I think there have been some people who do crowdfunded comics that have been doing manga style books. I think it's hard to do because I think you have to aim for, like, it's not just about printing a book at that size and printing it in black and white. Like, your panel sizes need to fit that smaller format, and your comic has to read in a more manga style. Like, the pacing is different. It's a totally different way of doing comics. I try to go for more of an in-between, so because I actually want to market in Asia, I'm doing translations for the Asian market.
That's amazing. That's kick-ass.
I've always, but I planned from the beginning to go international. So so you have to plan for that. Because if you bring, and I've experiences, if you bring like a comic that's very European or American to a different market, people in Asia they almost won't know how to read it because it's just so different. So you have to plan for these things from the beginning. But it's possible if you plan for it.
Speaking of manga, I wanted to show you this. So this is our bonus book from the first campaign.
Let's see.
And it's called The Midst of the Lost Paper. And Joe Ball did this kick-ass wraparound cover of all of our characters.
Oh, hell yeah. Joe Ball's awesome.
Yeah, so good. And so this has a bunch of characters in it, different genres. And then I did this. This is our manga style character.
Oh.
Kyung Lee did the art on this. Let's see that. Kick-ass. He even did the really cool lettering. The kind of Japanese style sound effects.
Oh, that's cool. I love Kyung Lee's work. His work is like, it's just full on manga.
Yeah, it's so good, man.
It really reads like manga and looks like manga. It's really impressive because you have a lot of American artists who try to do that, they can't. But he does a great job of it.
Yeah, it was. It's just a 4-page short story, kind of introducing, establishing the character. But this is also available on the campaign as an add-on. And Sim has an awesome story in here too. And this was the book when we did the first campaign, every stretch goal added a new story to this book with a new artist.
Oh, so wow.
It was crazy. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, wow. Wait, how many did you end up having in this extra book? So
I'd say the extra ones, let's see, 7 stories extra.
Cool. Oh, that's such a good, that's a really good idea. I think people really like ash cans, and for like, there's a lot of talk about what to do for stretch goals and stuff, but at the end of the day, I think like trinkets and like pins and stickers are cool, but people really want more pages, and it's hard to do if you're just like adding pages to the main story, but I think this is a really cool idea. This is a great way to solve it. Is you just hire new artists to do short, like 4-page stories and put it in a separate book.
Yeah. Here's your boy Chris Evans. Sure.
Oh, that's great.
The demon. So,
oh my gosh.
Super fun.
You should make that his profile picture. I'm disappointed that it's not. Chris, what you doing?
Yeah, so if you guys are interested in this as well, it just expands upon the universe. You can get it as an add-on on the campaign, or if you already backed, in the update section, you can grab it with 0 shipping as a secret perk.
Can you get that with this campaign as well?
Yeah. So you could add it on to any perk you pick up. Or you could grab it in the updates as with free shipping. As a
okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. There's El Dorado, crazy villain, and the cool thing about this is I really wanted to put the silhouette in danger. So El Dorado gets his hands on this magical medallion that gives him these crazy golden powers, and he actually could do damage to the silhouette because the silhouette could walk through walls and stuff like that, but his magic burns the silhouette, puts him, up against a power that he's never dealt with before, and really makes him a big adversary. I really wanted to put him through the gauntlet. Like I love, like in Berserk when just he's getting his ass kicked all the time.
Yeah.
Like almost dying. I think that's so good. And
half of Berserk is just enjoying Guts getting the snot beaten out of him. And it is so great. It's so great.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not, but it's like, well, he's tough, so then the opponent is actually threatening.
Exactly, yeah.
I endorse main character abuse.
Yeah, so we're going to see a lot of that in here.
Cool. I love this second panel, by the way. That's so awesome. Yeah,
getting that power. We're going to see a lot of his power use. And check this out. So this is the trading card, the heartbreaking trading card that I got on my doorstep today.
Let's see. What did they do?
So this is a trading card drawn by John Malin. John Malin El Dorado trading card. Foil solely for the backers who are also on the mailing list. And look at that.
Ooh, man. That's cool.
Awesome.
So it's foil and metal.
It's not metal at all. It's just foil.
Oh, I see. So it's like silver and gold.
Yeah. So his tattoos glow, the chains glow, the background. He doesn't though. My brother masked this out, so he really pops away from the foil, and that's. Really
I like
cool.
that. I like that effect.
So here's the thing that I messed up is, I had his medallion. It's a stupid explanation, but the medallion's supposed to be gold too, but it's not. It's silver because I'm an idiot. So we're fixing this for the backers that are getting it free who are on the mailing list. But what we're going to do since we have these is Shelby Robertson's idea was you should sell the misprinted ones because they're going to be really rare and you have them anyways. So I think this weekend we'll put them up on the campaign. So for those who aren't on the mailing list, you'll be able to get these ones, which are a little different. But I still think they're kick-ass, Oh,
it looks kick-ass. I mean, I did notice a medallion, but I was like, is that the mistake? I'm not going to say anything until you do. But it's a tiny mistake. But still, you want to get it right. So
Yeah, I want, to get it right. The reason, because I thought...
the art is great.
I thought we were going to I thought gold foil was getting on here, but it's just regular like silver foil. And I'm like, oh, if I make the medallion white, then the gold will be brightest at that part.
Oh, I see. So it's just kind of like this shiny effect, but it doesn't affect the color. The colors are still the digital printing.
Yeah, the color's printed over the foil.
Yeah.
So they're getting reprinted. It'll be fixed for everybody that's on the mailing list. But you guys that aren't, we're going to be able to pick this up. If you're already backed, it'll be free. We'll probably just make them free anyways. Free shipping. It'll probably be like $5 for a kick-ass card that is misprinted.
No! I mean, I would take that. It's going to be like a limited run.
Yeah, for sure.
Item. I feel like
small run. So
It's a mistake, but it'll be super valuable in like 20 years.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I love the art. Malin's art is awesome.
Yeah, you did a great job on that.
You have so many trading cards and sketch cards. So, well, you have. See, I've been looking at. You just have like sketch cards from like a million people on the right.
Yeah.
Wait, passion drawing, Roquefort.
Roquefort did some crazy.
So much Roquefort. Omar Casanova. Oh my gosh, Preston Acevedo.
Yeah, that's something we do with all of our campaigns. Since CJ's awesome, we have a bunch of artist buddies, and we'll have them commission them to do like 3 sketch cards each, and we'll put one up every week, or put the 3 up every Monday throughout the campaign. And I think it's something that the Zaid Comics backers that are familiar with our campaigns look forward to, because we have a lot of people always racing to get those sketch cards when they drop on Mondays.
Yeah, let's see, what ones do you have left? Are they, because all these are sold out?
They're all gone. Yeah, we haven't done. I think since we went in demand, we haven't put new sketch cards up.
Right.
It's kind of
that makes sense though. Yeah. It's like an active campaign thing. So
for sure.
That.
Yeah.
I like that. Cool.
Let me show some lettered pages off if you have.
Okay. I'm just looking at all the different tiers. You've got Ashcan poster. Oh, you have a digital version. European backers will be happy.
Yeah, we do those on all of our campaigns. Set up the digital file and send those out once all the backers get their physical copies. So
nice.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing for the international backers. And then if you guys haven't grabbed the first one yet, we're reprinting it with a new kick-ass cover, which is right here. We got the proofs of them in. So look at that.
Sweet.
I'm super happy with how the colors came out too.
That is, those colors are great. Who did that?
So this is Dan Dahl. He goes by Booty Juice on Twitter.
Booty juice or booby juice?
Booty juice. Come on.
Booty. So like boot. I don't know. We've got a boob Dan. We've got boob everything.
Yeah, he's awesome.
That's awesome.
He's a great guy. Dan Dahl. He did a crazy cool piece for the Malin's Visions book. He did like Cyberpunk Lilith, cutting heads off, and he's doing a lot of work for us. So he did this cover. He did the breakdowns for our ash can, and he's going to be doing a lot of work with us in the future. He's a great guy. Everybody should hit him up for pieces and stuff. But he drew this, he inked it, he colored it all himself.
Dang.
They turned out great. So cool. And this is the full kind of remastered version of the first one too, because I fixed some little lettering errors that we had in here. But wanted to get those the proofs in so we could test the colors, and they came out so good.
No, that looks great. There's so many good freaking artists in this scene. It's like, I don't think I like probably saw his art around, but I was like, I don't think I follow this guy. It's like every other week I'm discovering a mind-blowing artist that's like,
let me show you more of his
art. Yes, show us more.
So he did the cover for the People Ashcan, which is on here as well.
The ones that's all in red and stuff. And
so he did the pencils for this.
I was about to ask about this character because I love it. Serving truth, justice, and American pain. I love that.
Yeah. And Joe Ball inked this too, which is kind of they call themselves the Juicy Balls together.
Oh, that's perfect. I love it.
So this story is 20 pages. It's a 20-page ashcan, and it's the first of 3 kind of issues that we're doing over the next 3 campaigns too. So the People is just a regular guy. He's a courtroom sketch artist by day, but he also happens to be jacked out of his mind, as you can see. He works out a lot, and
I see.
He kicks ass by night. So he kind of like draws the criminals during the court cases, and then when they kind of like weasel their way out of jail, he goes and tracks them down and beats their asses. So.
Sweet. That is pretty awesome. Let's see.
Yeah, so there's that.
A Malin list exclusive should include a card of D-Man, Phill.
No.
What is D-Man?
I don't know what D-Man is.
No D-Man? Okay.
No.
Phill says no. Let's see. So we have a lot of people today. I want to thank
Oh,
everyone for
awesome.
joining us. Yeah, we have like extra more people. I'm so happy.
Thanks for
Thanks
being
for
here, everybody.
yeah. You're bringing the views.
No.
So Zaid Comics brings the views, guys.
Let
What's
me.
up, Ichthy? Am I saying that right?
So
Ichthy?
it's ichthyosis, but that it doesn't make
Ah.
sense. But ichthyosis. What's up, brother?
Ichthys. Okay, that's not that hard. Hello, what's up,
Ichthys.
Stoney?
Ichthys.
Let's see. Pops is here. Hi,
Yeah.
Pops.
What's up, pops?
Hey, y'all. Cosmaster Tim. Yeah. D-Man is hard on crime. Yes. I will regret asking what is D-Man. I will ask no more. I think I can infer. So this is that cover. Is this the final colors? You're just going like real simple red, white, and black.
So what we're trying to do is to emulate some of the ash cans that came out in the '90s for like they would do them for conventions, like Image Comics would do like Pit. Dale Keown did like a really cool Pit ash can, which I usually have. I can't find it over here, but so the cover was on red paper. So we're going to try to do that too. So the cover, if we can get it done, it'll be on red paper, and it'll be all, the black will be ink, and then our local printer has lithograph printing, so we should be able to get like the white stamped on there. So it's going to have that. It's going to look crazy if we get
Oh,
that.
that is cool.
So it'll be, very much a collector's piece because we're doing this for the first issue. The idea is the second issue will have a white cover with black and maybe blue ink, and then the last one will be blue cover, so it'll be red, white, and blue for the 3 issues.
Nice.
And then when that's completed, we'll be able to turn it into like a trade, big size, and get it fully colored. That's the idea behind that. So, trying to get shorter stories in there with these bigger ones, and then eventually build them up to be a big story.
Right. I love it. Yeah, I think Ashcans are the way to go, man. Because I've been playing around with like what supplemental items to put, to give people, and it's I think in general like people are happy to receive any sort of stretch goal perks, but like people get excited for Ashcans because it's more story, and that's the whole reason people back these books is for more story content, is to read comics. So like if you can get like more artists on, if you can afford to hire some people, and hiring artists is always good, hey, then everybody's happy.
Yeah, that's what my brother and I kind of like had the goal this year of expanding, because I have ideas and stories that go beyond just Magic Hop in the Lost Pages. And we're like, how are we going to put that out? Because it takes so long to do a campaign. You got to, get all the artwork done. You have to do the campaigning. You have to maybe do a mailing list too, and that takes a few months, and then you have to ship everything out. How can we put more content out there, still at the awesome quality that we're putting it out at, but just so it doesn't take 10 years to do this? And I think ash cans could be the way to do it, where you're doing maybe, even if it's like 15-page short story ash can, and doing like 3 of those over the course of a year, and then collecting it, so you're giving your audience some really cool exclusive collectible thing, which is the ash can, and then that helps pay for some of the art, and then you could crowdfund the big colored version of it. So I think we're going to try doing that more in the future.
Right. Are you so for your Ashkins, are they all add-ons to main campaigns, or are you doing like single, like just the Ashcan between the main books? Like just a smaller campaign, I mean.
Yeah, up until now we've just been having them be add-ons, but we have an idea where we're going to, with a new IP that's not connected to these properties, we're going to do kind of like what Joe Sontag did with his ash can. So he sold them just online through Twitter DMs, right? So we're relaunching our website soon, and what we're going to do is have an ash can that we solely sell on the website because, you know, it's not big enough to do a whole campaign out, but we'll maybe do like a 15, 20 page ash can, sell that on our site, and that'll be the kind of like rare exclusive thing. That way it helps us build up the content for a bigger book, you know?
I see. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Well, ash cans are good. So I think everybody is very happy with this idea. This cover is badass as shit. I love how crazy this story seems too. It's just like there's freaking everything in here. There's superheroes, there's like imaginary monsters, there's more like people with crazy powers.
Yeah, with sorcerers and stuff.
Like weird juiced up Zorro guy with the swords. Yeah.
So that's the masquerade I was telling you about. Actually,
can you tell us about him? Like, what?
Yeah, he's one of my favorites. So Dan loves him too. So he drew this for me. The masquerade might be one of the most important characters in the series. So he's very pulpy. He's based in the 1930s. He's a man of mystery in disguise. He could basically throw his cape around him and shapeshift into another person. And he speaks only in iambic pentameter, so it's Shakespearean talk.
Oh my God, that is hard to write.
I love it.
Why would you do that to yourself?
So he mocks like the villains and mobsters that he fights while he does that. And I've been getting really into pulp and reading pulps like The Shadow. And I think there's not enough of that. And it's kind of like a lost form right now. So I was really surprised to see that a lot of people gravitated towards this character, like Vanessa, Danger Vanessa from the chat. Her favorite character is the Masquerade because he's got a little bit of romance in his story. He's a suave theater actor by day and this badass, crime fighter by night. So he's going to show up in this book too a little bit because he's kind of connected to have all of these heroes in some way.
Right. A theater actor who's this crime sword thing guy at night. I'm so bad with words, but anyways, awesome. I don't think I've seen that idea before. I like it.
What we're doing, Irene, is now that we've kind of established the characters in the first book, these subsequent books are going to kind of dive deeper into who the characters are. And then after we get through, we're going to do a Crimstone book, we're going to do a Masquerade book. And then once those main characters are kind of fleshed out even more, we're going to have them all meet, team up kind of like a big Lost Pages event that'll probably be like book 6 or 7, I think. So
sweet.
Yeah.
Right. So you got everything planned out. That's good to hear.
Yes. Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
Yes. I know people like hearing that. Time of Dying says like cross between Zorro and Joker. I can see that. But he's one of the good guys, though, right?
Yeah, for sure. He's an agent of justice, and he's so fun to write. I know people are like, but he's rhyming, but I love it. I love poetry as well, and so that's a way that I can incorporate that. In fact, if you read the Lost Pages, you'll find there's a lot of poetry intertwined in it. Right.
Well, if you enjoy writing it, then I don't know. Yeah. I feel like I struggle with poetry, but I'm not a real writer. So you're the real writer here.
Even El Dorado, the name of my villain, is based on one of my favorite poems by Edgar Allan Poe called El Dorado. And it's referenced in the book too. The hobo starts telling the story by reciting that poem to the little kid at the beginning. So
that's awesome. Yeah.
Poe fans out there.
Yeah, I think that's an extra layer. I've always appreciate when it's not like writers just put references in their books like, hey, it's really obvious, look at this reference, but it's more like subtle things that, they're telling their own story, they're not being derivative, but you can see like these little nods to other works, and I especially love it if it's literary or from like something that's not just I don't know, not like there's anything wrong with referencing well-known comic books, like you're referencing something from
Oh,
Watchmen,
yeah.
but it's extra, like, it's, I appreciate it when, you know, it's like when I hear a song and the lyrics are referencing a poem or a book.
Yeah,
Like,
and maybe
I just
people
love that.
will, because of this, look up that poem and, maybe get into Poe more because of that. Yeah, I love doing allusions to other stuff that I'm into.
Right. Someone had a question. Oh, too much chat. I can't find
Guys,
it.
stop chatting so much.
No, chat more, but I need to like respond quicker. Blah. Somebody asked, I can't find the chat, but they asked, how far do you have your story planned out?
So there's a lot of characters in here, right? And so I have varying degrees of story length planned for each of them. So like Wildcard, who's that guy with the glowing green arm up there, he's a sorcerer, an apprentice of Merlin from Merlin times, and his story, he lives forever, so he's got a really long story. I was just telling my girlfriend about the story, and she's like, "You have all that planned out?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, but it's gonna take a long time to get to that point because I gotta, do this and this and this. You gotta set stuff up." But all of these characters, most all of them, my brother and I have had for a long time. Like, well, after I got out of high school, we stopped doing those silhouette comics, but I still, when went to college for a little bit, I was in writing classes and I wrote stories about the silhouette and stuff, like short stories. So there's a lot to to go down, and side characters and stuff, but I just love it. I can't wait to get there. Like we were just talking about the Masquerade. He was so fun to write and see those pages coming in from Alan that I'm just antsy to get to his book, but I have two more books before I could get there,
Oh yeah.
Like I got to flesh out these other characters first. So it's a lot of stuff that we have planned out, and that's another reason why we want to do the Lost Pages 3 so soon. We want to launch that by the end of this year,
Nice.
before doing another Magic Cop, because I really want to get the steam rolling with these characters.
Right. Well, essentially, you're building your own world of superheroes and villains.
Yeah.
So you're having all these stories like kind of come together and intertwine. So it sounds pretty complicated.
Yeah.
It's definitely like a long-term thing. It is fun. And actually, Dango Solo asked both of us. So for me, I'm pretty much just working on Fiendish, and I already know my story is long. I have everything planned out. It's it's every from beginning, middle to end, and honestly, a lot of my time now is just like I'm jumping forward and I'm refining things as I go, and kind of just like whittling down the story and like honing in on certain things. So and making like small tweaks, but I have everything planned out. But my greatest challenge is like I'm trying to tell the story faster, because it's the additional problem of I'm the only one drawing it, and I have thought of hiring people, but it's like I need someone who matches art, so I haven't been able to find that. So I'm trying to just right. It has to be someone that fits. So I don't know. Like for now, I'm the only person drawing it, so I'm just trying to like be as concise as possible and cut the fat. But yeah, you gotta have everything planned out. I think unless I think it. Maybe let's not like a hard rule, but if someone's telling a more episodic story, but I think both of us were telling like long stories with more like overarching character arcs and with multiple characters, and we're both doing something that has a lot of world building, so you need to plan those things out in advance.
Oh yeah, I totally agree.
Let's see. All right, catching up the chat. Someone said to refresh. People have been yelling at me to refresh, so let's refresh. Did you get your package again? Come on, are we gonna be at 30,000? Are we at 30,000 already? Come on, everybody's getting 30,000 tonight! Yay! 30,000. Well, already jumped like 200. So yay!
That's
Woo!
410. That's insane. Thank you guys so much. This is awesome.
Thank you guys. How many more backers was that?
3 backers.
3. Cool. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Hell yeah. Oh, we can do more.
That'd be great. But I'm sharing my screen if you want to check out these lettered pages. So.
Oh, hell yeah.
So here's pages 2 and 3 of the people. So this is kind of like the title page. I like doing like a big splash title page, right? So people swinging in, kicking this guy.
Where is this? Is this the splash like on the sort of the interior cover?
No. So this is actually, you read page 1, right? And then you turn the page, and then this is what happens.
Oh, okay. So it's a double.
To a big fight. Right. Yeah. So you get your title, you get your credits down here, and all that cool stuff. And this book is totally done. It's at the copy editor right now, just going over letters, so I don't look like an idiot when the book prints and I'm spelling things wrong.
It happens to all of us.
Yeah. But this book is actually laid out by Dan Dahl. He did the breakdowns, and then Avery Butterworth goes in and he prints those layouts out and inks over them, adds the wash, and then adds zip tone, which is really cool. The camouflage pants right here, Irene, is all done in like digital zip. Look at that.
Oh, it's zip.
Yeah.
It's really detailed zip. I can hardly see.
Cool job.
I would like worry about doing zip though. That's why I just use like gray tones. But if you get the sizing right, because it's like if you get the sizing wrong, it's kind of weird in printing. But yeah, this is great art.
And this is
really great art.
That follows.
Nice.
So he's kind of like Daredevil, Casey Jones, Captain America. Like he's got his baseball bat is also a grappling hook.
Oh, the tip comes out. It's like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. What an idea. It's like you think it's just a baseball bat, but it's like a whip, but with, I guess it's a grappling hook, but I don't know. I have like a similar weapon in my story, but it's a whip with like a bladed, like a split bladed tip.
Oh, that's cool.
But it's just a whip with like a weird tip. But I never thought of incorporating it in a baseball bat. It's wild.
Yeah, and it's just like even after we did the first story, that's not how it was. And I'm like, well, what if it was like this? You know, we could have cool, like, kind of like flying through the city shots, which we do in this one. Like he's swinging kind of like Daredevil or Spider-Man. So make him more comic booky. I think it's a pretty comic booky weapon.
Oh, yeah. No, that's awesome. And like it must be so much fun to draw. There's so much fun stuff you can do. But this is comics. The point is it has to be cool. You want cool weapons.
Oh, for sure. All right. And then, here's another page that I lettered up. So this is from the silhouette part of the story. And we have El Dorado and his gang. They're rushing to another heist. They're going to this museum so he can get his hands on more gold and become even more powerful. They've already had one run-in with the silhouette. And he just ominously appears in front of their car, and they're freaking out to run him over. And he threatens the driver to floor it so they could hit him. And then when they hit him, you get this double-page spread of his just darkness engulfs the car.
Oh, that's cool.
And he's gonna like phase through and grab some of them.
Ah, that is awesome. I love how like the inverted white on black art in the bottom too.
Yeah, that was some early ideas we had with this character of like, okay, what's the extent of his powers? Like he is a living shadow, so he could engulf a whole room in darkness, so no one else can see anything but he. And what does that look like in an illustrated image? And so I think inverting those colors, the black and white, really puts a cool mood into that scene like that.
Right. Yeah, I think that really works for that effect.
Yeah, and
you don't see that a lot.
I have so much fun lettering, like this big swoosh in the back.
I was about to ask, do you do the sound effects as well?
Yeah, unless my artist draws them in, which is totally cool. I love like illustrated sound effects. But stuff like this was fun, messing with the perspective of it to be like it's on a plane itself and stuff like that. And I actually pulled up here so you could see what Alan's layouts look like. So here's the finished page, and then this is what his layout looked like. I can put them side by side.
Those are some real rough layouts.
I know,
dude.
That's what everybody says. He does like basically layouts.
That is a small finished page.
I know. Yeah, and I showed Maxie this, and he's like, dude, he doesn't have to do this much detail. And I'm like, dude, I've told him, but he likes doing it. Like, that's what he does. And so he does them digitally, and then I show it to Maxie, and of course he'll change stuff like this paneling here. He wanted to change it so it was more clear with the foot. Yeah, but Alan's just so much fun to work with, just to see that the other artistic take on there. It's awesome. And I would love to, like in the future, if we do a silhouette, like if we put this in a bigger omnibus or trade or something, just to show all of Alan's layouts, because it could be a book within itself, you know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can put it as sort of, well, I don't know. I think you have like 72 pages or something, or 76 pages, so you don't need like extra padding. But I think something that I've been thinking of doing is like a world building book, or like an art book, sort of like a supplemental making of process book. So the pencils and the sketches and the concept art, and I think you probably have a lot of that material as well. So I think if that's another like ash can or side book idea, like people have been really responsive to that idea. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, this is basically just a finished page. Why? Yeah, you gotta print this stuff in like a supplemental book or something.
Yeah, no, I agree. I love it. I mean,
Maxie's finished pages are like, God, I love his work too. There's so much like motion to everything.
Yeah, I love, Maxie gives it a lot of grit, it feels dirty, which that's what I love about it. That's so cool. But I loved Alan's layout so much, and just his art in general. We actually, he has a few pages in this story. We have a dream sequence where the silhouette gets knocked out, and then he has this dream. So I think it's 3 or 4 pages, and I'm like, Alan, you want to do these? Because you have that dream sequence, and it changes art styles, so the reader could know that something is different and something's going on until you actually figure out that it's a dream.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Here's the first page of the dream sequence that Alan did in his
that's
style.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then,
that's Zipatone. Even Zipatone is thumbnails. I was about to say, like, calm down.
Yeah, so that's a really cool part of the story too, seeing him. Being a writer and someone that creates these characters, it's so kick-ass to see them in different art styles from these badass artists. I'm so blessed with all this stuff. It's so cool.
Yeah, even being an artist and just seeing how other people draw your characters, it's always really cool. I don't know, it's just awesome to see like the stuff you invented and other people are drawing it and seeing it printed. It's like the coolest thing ever.
It's the best.
Yeah. This is so cool. It's like, especially the way that he's drawing the shadow. I see the kind of like lithographic hatching, the white on black lines.
Yeah.
I like that look.
Yeah, he kills on that stuff. So cool. And then also, if anyone is from the Chicago area, these are pretty iconic buildings from Chicago. So
Snarkticon says, I'm by Chicago.
There you go, Snarkticon. You can't stop me.
Phil's unstoppable. Nothing can stop Phill.
That's right.
Alejandro said I need to upgrade my StreamYard so I can personalize it. I do. I'm like rather cheap, but I should probably do that. Well, I'll do that when I get monetized, and I have not yet been monetized.
There you go.
Yeah, YouTube's still giving me grief, but that's a different story.
That's a good goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the pages I was going to show off too.
Sweet, those are some good pages, dude.
More awesome ones to come, but
hell yeah.
There you go. I think I have. I lettered the last page yesterday, but there's still like 8 more pages to come in because one of the last pages is back with Avery's art with Crimstone and stuff and the hobo. So I think by Sunday I should have pretty much everything, and we should be good to go after I letter them. So
yeah, awesome.
Gotta get that gold foil unlocked for the 30K.
Yeah. Let's get that gold foil unlocked, because I assume this won't be up for. Let's refresh again. Since you're close to like printing the books, you probably won't be it won't be up for too long, right? How long are you planning to keep this up?
I think we are going to keep it in demand for a little bit because we're launching. Okay. We're going to launch another book in the springtime, which is a super secret project that is going to be awesome, and a lot of people are going to be involved in it. So, but also, I don't know, we might take it down because we're doing that new website, so we're going to be able to sell things from our website. So,
awesome! Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah. So you're gonna like the Zaid Comics website?
Yes. Yeah, we already have one, but it's really crappy. My brother upgraded it, so we're just waiting to launch it because we're going to take Magic Hop 2 out of In Demand, put that stuff on there, and then we'll be able to have our own store, and you can buy posters and shirts and all that cool stuff.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I gotta do that too. What's that? That's so much work. There's so much to do. It's like, I think it's a lot of fun, and because doing indie comics, but it is also a lot of work because basically it's nice when you have like a business partner or someone you're working with to help, but I don't, so I'm just drowning in work half the time because you have to do the actual work, the writing or the drawing, and but also the promotion, but also the website, but also run the social media, and then I have a Patreon as well, and then also the YouTube, and it's like, oh, this was easy, right? I totally thought this would be easy, but it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I think like people are very gracious about, they know that we have a lot on our plates, but they're just so happy to see the product. And as long as the product is getting out to people, it's all worth it. Like holding that book in your hands, it's all worth it.
There's nothing like it. No, I mean, I wouldn't know what to do if I wasn't doing this stuff.
Oh, same here.
Yeah.
Same here. I'd just be slaving away at a day job, being miserable.
I saw, so you have the Magic Cop scroll.
Yeah,
we have
someone sent this to me. I take it off, but I actually like tied it to my little backdrop, so I can't easily take it off. But it's really cool, so everybody go check out Magic Cop.
Yeah, so we're doing scroll for this book too.
Ooh, yeah, I love how this. You said you made it yourself?
Yeah, we made it by hand. So
shit, that's awesome.
Our day job has a really good printer, like commercial printer, and so we are able to print on canvas, so we printed those ourselves.
So I want to do canvas prints.
Yeah, we could do that.
And yay! Okay, I'll talk to you.
Yeah, just let me know.
I love the idea of doing canvas prints because you can print something large but fold it and it'll still be okay, because if you fold paper it's just permanently damaged. But
and if
also
there's any creases in it, I think you could just iron the back of the canvas too.
Yeah, I don't even think this isn't even that crease, but honestly, paper rolls better, it unrolls better, and it's easier to get creases out. I mean, canvas. Did I say canvas, paper? Yeah. I'm stupid.
Yes.
But paper, I don't know, having canvas also fits the theme of my comic better. Of course. I've been really wanting to do a canvas print. So I love how this looks. And the colors turned out really nice too. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you share my screen, I'll show you the scroll we're doing for this campaign.
Yes.
So this is
it's gonna be in black and white. Is this Jose Garcia?
Yeah, he did this silhouette for us. It's kind of like a.
Oh my gosh, that's he's changing up his style. It's he sometimes he just changes things up, and it doesn't really look like how he normally draws. Oh my god, that guy's everywhere.
Yeah. So he just has he was doing like this contest where it's like vote for your character or the character you want to see me draw. So then everybody voted in for the silhouette, and then I bought this off of them, and so we're doing it as this canvas scroll. And he totally looks like if silhouette was like in Fist of the North Star or something. Total badass.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, so
and he's got like that Fist of the North Star hair too.
Yeah, totally. So this is an add-on, or if you guys already backed, we have it in our updates as a secret perk with free shipping, so you guys could grab that at any time as well. And they'll be handmade, just like the other ones. We should actually make a prototype of this one so I can show it on streams and stuff. But yeah, and then if you guys missed the first campaign as well, we have all the trading cards from the first one. And Irene, every time we added a new story to that supplemental book for the first campaign, we also added a new trading card for that character. So we had like 11 trading cards. Dan Frega did one. Odie did one. Passion for Drawing. We had a bunch of people do them.
Oh my gosh.
Those were given away for free on that campaign, but if you guys missed it, they're included in a wax pack, that's what you're seeing here, this art here with all the characters on it. Alan drew that as well. It's kind of like a retro, flat, cool retro colors. And that'll include those cards and a chase card as well. So
is that a card that like the group shot?
So that's going to be wax paper around like a packaging for the cards. Around the actual cards, but you'll be able to take it out. You don't have to rip the art or anything. So if you're going to take them off, you could actually put it in and refold it up and put it in your trading card binder, which would be kick-ass.
Oh, I see. Okay, I really like the art on it.
Yeah, I'm like, I want something that shows all the characters. It's kind of like I don't know if you've ever seen this, but like Alex Ross did that DC book Kingdom Come, where a lot of the covers had all the characters standing in front of each other.
Yeah.
So, like something like that.
Yeah, I can see that, but like I like how the style is. Well, it's retro because of the colors, but the style is like kind of modern too. So I like that in between.
Sure. Yeah, Eddie Winkler totally knew the homage. Yeah, it was, the Justice
League International homage. Yeah.
Yeah, and we actually have the new trading cards for the backers. Will all be getting these. These ones were not screwed up. I did not fail on these. Yeah. Dan's here.
Dan's here. Welcome. Sweet.
Yeah. So everybody's going to be getting one of these who backs, and then we still have one more, which is the Kenneth Rocafort playing card. So that's going to be from a different printer who prints playing cards. So. So
I love it. Oh, how many trading cards do you have in total right now?
So many trading boxes of trading cards just from the first. Just from we have this like shelving where we put all of our fulfillment stuff on. So if someone buys something, we can just package everything up, and it's like, I mean, the first campaign had literally 10 trading cards, so there's just boxes.
Oh my god!
A box for each of them.
No, it's like I wasn't anticipating. I was anticipating boxes and boxes of books, but then I didn't realize I'd have like all these boxes of like these are the bags and boards, and here are the stickers, and then here's like the packaging tape, the special custom packaging tape that I ordered, and then here are all the trading cards, and then here's the packaging for the trading cards, and I just have like 20 boxes, and nothing is organized, and my extra bedroom is just disaster zone. Hi, Dan! So glad you could join. Welcome. It's a Dan! Yay!
And when you look at my shirt.
I have a cool shirt too.
Irene,
such a cool shirt.
do you understand this reference, Irene?
No, I don't. Of course I don't. I don't get any references. I'm a foreigner. We've been over this.
I know, I'm sorry. Is that free?
Let's see. I am the foreigner. Chat knows this. I basically don't get any references ever. I mean, once in a blue moon I will, but I will pull the foreigner card. I have the best shirt. Yes, I do. I got new Fiendish shirts, but I didn't wear it today. I'll wear it next week. I forgot to wear it.
How many types of Fiendish shirts do you have?
I have 3. I have like a black chiffon one, and then I have like a white sleeveless one, and I just got like a regular. Like I never wear regular T-shirts. I always wear tank tops, but then I just got like a regular T-shirt one because I really like how the Fiendish, logo printed on it.
Who's chiffon?
No, chiffon is like it's a type of cloth.
I thought you meant when Steve Urkel turned into the Slav version of Steve Urkel.
I don't know what that is. Oh, so no, chiffon, like the type of cloth. I don't know what it.
Never heard of it.
My shirt was a couple points. Oh, thank you. Somebody knows what I meant. I should do that. I should just on my store. I should put like, I'm a foreigner. That should be a shirt on my store.
Yeah, people would buy it.
You should have it say. You should have it say, "I am a foreigner. I will eat the bones as well."
What?
Eat your bones?
No, eat the bones as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I mean,
eat bones.
That's not a very like American thing. Not a lot of Americans eat the marrow out of bones.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I was like, yeah, I guess that's. But I don't know if that's like just a foreigner thing. I know that's kind of a Chinese thing, but Chinese people eat everything.
It's an American, non-American foreigner thing for sure.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of American things that like Americans don't even like boba from boba tea. Like Americans are weird. Yeah.
I fucking love boba tea. I'm gonna get boba tea tomorrow. If anyone wants, if anyone wants to stream tomorrow around noon Central Time, I'll jump on your stream while I'm eating boba at the mall.
I'll go. I mean, I thought if you stream, I will jump on. I will go get boba tea on my lunch break, and we'll just do a boba tea stream for no fucking reason. Yeah.
Good.
I live in like the best area for boba tea. Like, I gotta scroll down to this like awesome cover, and then let's like rant about boba tea. Well, like. I live in like an area that's nothing but Hispanic food and like a couple of Vietnamese places. So it's like all like if I go into the restaurants here, they speak Spanish to you before English. Another reason why I have to learn Spanish. But then there's like 2 boba tea places within like a 5 or 10 minute drive from my house. So I'm like, I love it, but also this is gonna make me fat, so I can't get it all the time. But I love it. Do you know boba tea is a Taiwanese thing?
Is it?
It's from Taiwan. Yeah, it's not just an Asian thing. It's literally from Taiwan.
Oh yeah.
It's from like the south. I think it's from Taichung, which is like the central city. So there you go. It's Taiwanese. Yeah, go Taiwan.
Yeah, I love boba tea. I'm gonna get some tomorrow.
Yes.
Have you ever had Thai iced tea boba?
Oh yeah.
That's great.
We have a really good Thai place in Atlanta called Tuk Tuk. Mm-hmm. It's like kind of gourmet Thai food, and it's like a little on the fancy side, but I love it. It's like right in Midtown. But they have Thai.
Is it all ladyboy waiters?
No, it's not. No. I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell. No, it's not. No, it's a really good. If you guys are ever in Atlanta, go look up Tuk Tuk. It's a really good restaurant. But a Thai milk tea with boba is freaking finger kiss.
I might get that tomorrow.
Taiwan. I need like a little Taiwanese flag I can wave on streams when Taiwan comes up.
You get one.
Ding, 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 ding.
Amazon, I'm sure they got it.
You have to. It is really sweet. You have to ask them. Well, I always ask them to make it too soon, but like. It's, I don't know, my only problem with the way, like, they normally make boba tea is it's, like, way too freaking sweet, but, anyhow. Join the Milk Tea Alliance. I am part of the Milk Tea Alliance. I haven't forgotten. I know what that's about.
What is that?
It's, how how do I explain this? It started with. It's a little political. I don't want to get too into it, but it's basically like Thailand, Taiwan, and I think Hong Kong, which are like we each have our own versions of boba tea.
Yeah.
Where there were internet flame wars with like keyboard warriors from China, you know, like the super political ones, and it was like a meme war with like we call them Qimao because they're paid 7 pennies for every comment by the government. So it's the thing that originated a couple years ago. So that's what that hashtag is about. If you guys see it, the Milk Tea Alliance.
There you go.
Yep. Bubble tea countries. Yeah, bubble tea. It's the bubble tea countries who don't like commies.
I feel like we talked about this before. Have you had lychee?
Lychee?
Yeah, with a Y. Lych.
Well, I don't know how Westerners are supposed to pronounce it. It's li in Chinese.
Oh. That doesn't sound like a word. It sounds like you passed out before you finished the word.
Li
Yeah.
That's the way I think, like, lychee, the English word, is from the Chinese word, so it should be li. But I don't expect anyone to pronounce Chinese correctly.
Lichu senpai.
We are now talking about snacks and food. I know no longer talking about comics. But I get carried away with this stuff. Yeah.
I got 100 Twinkies in a box.
A Twinkie?
I bought a 100-pack of Twinkies.
They have
Twinkies?
What?
Send me one.
No, they're my 100 Twinkies.
Wait, Twinkies? Those like yellow things with cream
Little yellow
fillings? You got another backer!
Oh, thank you guys so much.
Hey!
Whoa,
30,000! Come on! You want to get to 30,000 so we can get this awesome cover? Oh, everybody back this right now. We have over 30 people watching right now, so if everybody watching this back right now, we would be over 30,000 and we can get this awesome cover. I want it, so back it for me.
That would be awesome. So, if we get to 30,000, guys, you heard it right. We'll all be taking golden showers with this cover. It'll be fully gold.
Clearly, that's what I said.
That's what I said.
That is true. That's what Phill said. So if you want
Twinkies,
golden showers, back this cover or back this book so you get this cover.
Gold Twinkie. Gold
with a gold Twinkie. Do we get the Twinkies come with the cover and a golden shower?
Phill said here, every book will get a Twinkie mailed with it and a Gemini mailer. It'll be really skinny. In there.
That'll be the most smashed up Twinkie ever.
Oh.
Cream on the outside.
Yeah. It would be roadkill Twinkie. Will it be worth it? It's a Twinkie.
Yes. Oh, I want to show you one more thing I read.
Oh, yeah.
So we have, there's a special tier.
Veroni, yay!
Yes.
Thank you.
We have a special tier on the campaign that are like head sketches, but so it's by Booty Juice, your favorite artist, Dan Dahl. But he's doing like these kick-ass like headshots and colored with Copic markers. And there's one left. You guys, and it comes with a book. You guys get to choose what character he draws from the book, or you kind of draw any character. But check this out.
Ooh.
Hand colored.
I love how much art you have to show.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. That's original art?
Yes, this is original art.
Oh,
Pencil,
sweet.
ink, colored with Copic markers. So this is the amount of detail you'll be getting with one of these head sketches. There's a list.
Oh my gosh.
From. Now here's his silhouette that he did.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. That's so cool. And Dan's actually drawing a couple pages in our epilogue section with the silhouette on it. So you'll get to see the silhouette in the book in this style as well. And it's insane. So if someone's out there that loves original art, this is one of a kind stuff. He does beautiful women too. He actually, someone requested him do our dog character from our first book, who's Wildcard's best friend, Talking Wolf, and then also someone specifically requested him draw Big Chungus. You know who Big Chungus is?
No.
Show her Big Chungus, Phill.
Let me pull up a video.
You know what's funny? I've had people in our Pathfinder game reference that, but I have no idea what it actually is.
You're gonna learn.
Guys, I am the most foreigner who's ever foreigned. Yes, COVID markers, Snarkticon. That's clearly what we said.
Games with Big Chungus. Come on.
Chungus.
So Big Chungus is. Let me pull up this video here.
It's a video? Will we get copyright strikes?
No, this isn't in there. Unless he doesn't play a video.
It'll be 2 seconds.
Oh, he's playing a video.
Oh, it's a Bugs Bunny thing. Okay, pause it. We have to comment and talk over it, or we'll
Well, I
get
think he's
struck.
just gonna find the frame.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
So he, Elmer Fudd. This is really old. This might be like first season of Bugs Bunny. So Elmer or Fudd hammers him down because that's Fat Fudd. That's Big Chungus.
What? How did you just blow up like that? Wait, I'm so confused.
Twinkies.
What? Oh my god, he's so fat!
So Dan Dahl will be drawing in his expertise art style Big Chungus.
Oh my gosh.
For that head sketch. We actually have Big Chungus a little cameo in the other page.
Pages.
Yeah, so these are all the people pages.
Yeah.
So Dan, like I said, did the layouts for this story, and he put a little calendar. He put a little Big Chungus reference.
Oh, that's so funny.
A little Easter egg. There you go.
Careful, Warman Brothers doesn't come after you guys.
No, we should be good. He says
it's like a tiny headshot. That's fine.
Let him try.
Odd Job says, let him try. That's right. Odd Job says, I can't wait to read We the People. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will be good. It will be good. I can feel it.
It'll be awesome. Here's this page is actually for sale on the campaign. Avery sent me this. So this is a splash from the people.
Oh, sweet.
Here.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Love that. That's great perspective. Let's go. Where do you have the original? Let's go through the perks real quick.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah. So you have the Lost Pages 1 and 2 and Ashen and poster, and that's the featured perk?
Yeah, that's the reprint. So if you guys haven't read the first one, or if you do have the first one and you want this new badass cover with the remastered letters in it, that is perfect for you. And of course, with any of our campaigns and perks, you have a bunch of add-ons so you could mix and match to customize the perk that you want, That's the way we do it.
And the next one is the shirt, and I assume you can add on the books.
Yes, yeah.
Too.
So we threw that on there just so if people just wanted the shirt or they wanted a couple of different add-ons on there, you could add anything on basically to that. So all our campaigns, we want the backers to get what they want,
Mm-hmm. So your add-ons are basically you can get the books, the ashcans.
Mm-hmm.
People can just put together their own package.
Yeah, for sure. We have the trading cards. I mean, the shirt's an add-on too if they wanted to do it a different way. So
right,
a bunch of awesome kick-ass stuff.
Awesome, I like that. Yeah, I like that kind of flexibility. I think people appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just the number 2 book.
Yeah, which we're going to be signing them as well. My brother and I we'll sign these bad boys. And we got the digital copy, which has everything that the regular book has in there. And as well. Keep in mind, this is something new we're doing for this campaign. With the digital copy, if you guys are overseas or just like reading stuff digitally, you could actually add on the digital version of the first book too. So if you haven't read the first one, the only way you're able to get that on this campaign is if you get the digital of number 2, and then you could get the digital of number 1 as well.
What is the price point on the digital as opposed to the hard copy?
So it's just no shipping. So it's the same price as the normal printed book, but no shipping on that.
Okay. That makes sense.
Snarkacom says Phill is gonna make Zaid Comics line of socks. I might do that.
Why? Well, I mean, if that's what people are asking for.
Well, I want to use them, you know.
Right.
Are they going to be those really fluffy kind on the inside? The little rubber things on the bottom so your feet can walk on the floor?
You know, that would be fancy as shit, and I would be quite a fan of. Those are so comfortable.
Yeah.
They're like the perfect lazy people socks.
Mine have like a laminated lining.
Laminated lining?
Yeah.
Like holographic socks?
No, like a pool lining, like the lining of a pool. So you don't, there's no seepage.
Oh, right. All right. Yeah. Special. You got to have two versions for like people who actually want their feet to be warm, and then special usage socks.
Exactly. Irene knows what's up.
Hey, you know, it's we're here to please the fans, right? If the fans ask for it, we deliver.
That's
What
right.
do you do with special usage socks?
Nothing.
Use them.
Use them, yeah.
We get
I'm
used
trying
up.
to eat.
What? Socks. You just wear them. That's what you do. I'm so innocent. What are you talking about?
Oh, the innocent.
Neoprene. Okay. So we can drink from it. If I can get custom drinking horns. Yo, I should look into that. Custom drinking horns would be so awesome for Fiendish.
That would be really cool.
The Fiendish logo down the side?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, there's so much shit that I want to make, but it's like, I don't know how to get that stuff made. But yeah. Anyhow, so socks coming soon to Zaid Comics. Thank you, chat.
Yeah.
Thank you for the awesome ideas. Okay. See the digital, and then the Lost Page 2, plus Ashcan, plus poster. So just different combinations of everything.
Yeah, that just doesn't have the reprint. And so then these ones are kind of like the premium ones. So this comes with the shirt as well. So the Lost Year. And, you know, we got all those sizes. And the image on it, it has the silhouette hanging out on that cool chimney in the city. Lightning behind him. Looks like a badass. And then we have the Zaid Comics logo on the arm, too.
Sweet.
That one. And then this next one, which is the big boy tier, it's the first printing. So if you guys missed out on that, it comes with that first book with that awesome Simon Bisley cover that I'm sure you guys have all seen. And it also comes with that bonus book, too, that was on the first campaign. So you're getting 4 books in that total, plus the shirt. Oh, and also that trading card pack, the wax pack with all those trading cards. So it's
cool.
basically everything you could have gotten on that first campaign, plus the new stuff, too.
So, and the next one is a book plus original art headshot.
Yeah, so that's what we were just talking about.
It's for $155. That's a bargain.
Yeah, full color, you know, Copic markers.
Yeah,
What
it's
do we
not
gotta get
small
this
either.
stupid
It's like
monk cover.
it's the same size as a comic too. I was surprised. It's
Yeah, we wanted the kind of like backboard size.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's an awesome price. Woo. Is there? Oh, there's only one left, dude.
Yeah, there were
Woo!
8 of them. I think there were 8, and this is the last one. Yeah.
Right. All right.
I got mine.
God damn.
Nice.
You got yours, friend. None left.
No, get it on it now. Get yours, friend. Get it. Get it. And then you have retailer pack. That's awesome. Yeah. I was I didn't think that a retailer pack would really sell, but someone asked for it, so added to my campaign, and I've actually like had a handful. I mean,
That's
it's
awesome.
not it's not really any trouble to put up a retailer perk. You know, you just got to get like some boxes, like boxes that'll fit probably like 10 books or so. But
For sure.
quite a few people, I've gotten like 10 or 12 orders of retailer packs, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, we for our first few campaigns we did that too, and it was really weird. They didn't sell until after we started shipping the books, and then we got a few people grab retailer packs after fulfillment, which was cool.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's really it's great to see that people are interested in that. I mean, sometimes like I think some people who grab them are retailers, but some people just really like collecting.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's awesome. And the people's splash page. Oh, that's the page that you just showed.
Yeah. Yeah, so Avery sent me a few pages from the actual story, and so I'm going to be putting them on here. So once this one sells, I think we have 2 or 3 more that we're going to put up for him too. So I mean, he gets a cut of the art. He's getting the money that goes into this to help the artist out too, because you know we are very much more visible than he would be selling it, you know, on a stream or on his own or something. So hopefully someone grabs that up and finds a good home, because that's a pretty kick-ass splash.
Hell yeah. Support artists, everyone. And that's an awesome page, and it would look awesome on your wall, and you know it, so you should get in on it now. Does he do, like, auctions? Because he can also do pretty well. Like, his art is good. He should do some art auctions.
He did, a while ago, when we did the first People story, it was a 4-page story in our bonus book. He sold some on an auction. Actually, my buddy Edwin Acevedo, he bought one of the pages, and then I also auctioned some of the art on Ethan's when I was on once of his art too. And nice. Ryan Blue Thunder is in the chat all the time. He's a lawyer, and he bought the cover of it and put it up next to his lawyering license. I don't know what the hell they call it, but because the people
bar license,
bar.
I don't know.
Plaque.
Smart people things.
But he posted it online. He's like, "Look what I put next to it." So it was really cool to see, because he's the people's in the courtroom all the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that must be cool. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Get in on this. There's only one. There's only one of a kind. All the sketch cards are gone, so we don't have to go over that. All right. Yeah. You guys are too late. I'm sorry, I already asked this, but how much longer? You said you would keep this up for a few more months, so probably till like fall, maybe?
Yeah. Probably summertime. I mean, we're gonna do another project that is not involving the Lost Pages. So we might keep it up longer. We always keep our stuff up definitely through fulfillment, because we always get like a bump in sales once we start shipping stuff out. So you guys have time. I mean, the thing we definitely want to hit now is 30K, because we have to hit that before we start printing, so we can get that special gold cover if we do hit that. Yeah. So if you guys are looking to back this, this would be a perfect time so we can get ahead of the game and prep that cover for the gold spotted foil. That's because that's gonna be awesome. But
oh yeah, it will.
Yeah, yeah, and we're
gotta get that.
We're almost done with this bad boy. So,
woo!
It's scheduled to ship in March, and it's looking like it's gonna meet that. To be honest, this feels like it's gonna be the most timely fulfillment that we've ever done, and we're usually always on time. It's just we're right now very comfortable where we're at with production right now.
Right, that's awesome. Well, it's like the production is done, but you're just waiting to hit 30K to do this cover, basically. So yeah, hell yeah, yeah, man. So you guys gotta. I mean, even if you just waited for a couple of paychecks, but you guys want to remember this campaign, bookmark it, come back for it, back it as soon as you can, because we want this cover to happen.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. That'll be so cool. I love that cover idea. Damn. Marumi says bar certificate. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Is there anything else about this campaign? We should play the trailer.
Oh.
We're gonna do that. Cool. Yeah. But is there anything else about it? Like any stretch goals that you want everybody to know about that you wanna bring up?
No, the only thing we've really been doing is just updates on the progress of getting these cards in. Where this weekend we'll put those foil cards up for sale if people are interested in those, and that should help. But other than that, spread the word on it, and yeah, back this bad boy.
Sweet. Back it now. Okay, I'm going to reshare my screen so we can play this trailer.
Sexy trailer.
I don't know if I've seen the trailer, so I
Oh
want
my
to see
god!
it. Ah.
You're in for a treat.
Ah. How could I have not seen it? Snarkticon, why would you do that? No. I'm sure it's an awesome trailer. Okay, stop screen. How do I share?
I know some people like my voice in the trailer, you know.
I really don't like how StreamYards forces you to share a whole screen to share audio.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. All right, there you go. Okay, StreamYards. Okay. Anyways, let me know if you can't hear this, because then I would have failed. Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it!
From Zaid Comics comes The Lost Pages 2. This time we follow the Silhouette, our ghostly avenger who brings justice to the streets of Chicago.
It's
Ever
so
searching his
animated!
haunted
That's
past
cool!
while chasing a new supervillain, El Dorado. The golden menace whose powers rival the city's avenger. But the minds of the scum and the souls of the vile know nothing of the darkness shrouded within the Silhouette. Only on Indiegogo.
Only on Indiegogo. Dun, 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 dun. Yay! That was cool. That's awesome. What? People can see me? Oh no. No, I knew that. I'm just weird. What?
I don't hear anything.
There's an echo.
Oh, okay. I will stop sharing screen.
All
right. StreamYards does.
Yes, that trailer was a lot of fun to put together.
That's awesome. Did you, let's see. If you
Phill, I drew something.
Ooh, I'll play it at the end. Chat, remind me to play the trailer as the outro. All right? Because I want to see it again too.
How did people miss it?
Well, they were watching me and Dan dancing.
Dan, you drew something.
What?
What did you draw?
I drew Sabretooth, man.
Just now?
No, 20 minutes at work. Let's see if I can
It's blown out.
I know the blowout.
Whoa!
Hold on, let me full
Look at those
screen here.
muscles.
Yo, cool. Yeah, that's great muscle
He
art.
looks so cat. He looks so tigery.
Yeah.
That's badass. His hair's great.
Is there still an echo, chat? I stopped
No.
sharing. Okay.
But yeah, Goblin Girl's almost 80% done, so I decided to do a Sabretooth.
Nice.
Kick ass, bro. Freaking awesome.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Like,
Woo!
not Lobo.
Love it.
Yeah, you should have drew Lobo.
Yeah, it's true.
Now you have to draw Lobo next.
You do.
It's your assignment. No more
my
echo.
God.
Yay! Okay.
2 more pages of Goblin Girl done.
Yeah, let's pull a Goblin Girl as well. Oh, it's.
Spread?
Let's see.
Yeah, it's a 2-page spread.
Ooh, I love your paneling. You have like really creative paneling in this
Yeah,
book.
it's super cool.
Hmm.
God damn.
You saw this
Goddamn.
one, right? This is the one that takes place after it.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah, it's freaky. That's cool.
It's cool. Great compositions.
Came out pretty good.
This will now be the Dan art show.
No.
Yes.
Dan,
Yes.
you should draw.
You in the mail.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, you should draw Big Chungus.
Big Chungus.
Should try Chungus.
Is Chunganite. What else did I get? Oh, I got this vinyl record in the mail.
Of course.
Ooh.
It's got a nice.
I bet Irene's never seen that movie.
Yeah, she probably hasn't.
No, I heard of it. Of course I haven't seen it.
For Irene and her following, I got this in the mail. It's a giant brick, a foam brick of comics.
Yes! I have read that.
This book is
What is
awesome. You never seen this, Phill?
No.
What?
It's freaking amazing.
It looks like a. Who is that? How do you
It's
say that word?
by Miyazaki.
Miyazaki.
It's a manga by Miyazaki. But it's really interesting because the art style is super inspired by Mobius. So it's like a mangaka trying to draw like Mobius, basically. And it's all hatching. It's like a Miyazaki movie, but drawn with like hatching. It looks amazing. You should check it out.
What's
So
it
you know
called?
the movie Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind? Nausicaa with 2 A's, like the goddess.
No. I
Have you
never heard
seen
of it.
Have you seen Ghibli movies, Phill?
Ghibli.
Check out that ultimate.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Please tell me you haven't seen. Do you know what Studio Ghibli is?
You ever
Yeah.
seen My Neighbor Totoro?
You know the
No,
Totoro? Do you know the
No,
Totoro?
The Totoro.
He's that fat fucking.
Totoro.
Yeah, it's like a.
It's the fat kitty.
Flies around with an umbrella.
Yeah, it's the chubby kitty.
Rip that off of Mary Poppins.
No, it's nothing like Mary Poppins. Oh my gosh!
I'm also
You haven't seen Totoro or Princess Mononoke or Spirited Away? Oh my god!
La Fuda Sky.
You have to see these movies.
How about Crying Freeman? Have you ever read this book? Phill?
No, it looks cool though.
It's great. And I finally am going to figure out how it ends because this is book 5. I've never had book 5.
Oh.
It was very
Yeah.
expensive for me to get a hold of.
I saw. I was at this a long time ago. I was at this
It's a photo of Phill and
like vegan restaurant with a girl that I was dating, a famous one in Chicago, and they had a small old TV that they put videotapes in, and they were playing that Princess Macaroon on there.
Princess Macaroon.
Yeah,
Wait, what? What's Princess Macaroon?
that she rides a wolf or something.
Princess Mononoke!
And it was on the TV while I was eating.
Phil's completely uncultured.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
I'm
fine.
Flavor.
This is fine. I haven't seen your American movies, so this is okay. Fine, whatever.
Yeah, have you seen the legendary Western show Crash Test Dummies?
What?
I'm sure you haven't. Crash Test Dummies.
That's a
cartoon.
show?
It's a cartoon from the 90s.
Isn't that a band?
Oh, it's a TV show.
Especially anything from the 90s I would never have seen. See, like,
Why
I
not?
mean, really, how could you have not seen any Ghibli movies?
Because I'm not a weeb like Chimera.
I mean, he is a weeb, but you don't have to be a weeb to see Ghibli movies. Like, they're very not weeby.
What's that one about the little fish in the bubble?
Oh, that one's like for little kids. It's fine. You don't have to watch that one. No, seriously. My favorite is, no joke, Princess Mononoke is my favorite movie. Period. All time, my favorite movie. And you should at least watch that. It's really good.
Of course it is.
I love it.
I liked Cyber City. Oh, wait, oh.
I'm dying a lot inside right now.
Have you seen Cyber City?
Cyber City, no, I haven't seen that one.
It's old, Phil. She has not watched it.
Yeah, it's probably old.
It's old?
Yeah, it's pre-womb.
I don't know what that means. Pre-woo?
Yeah, like before she was even in the womb.
Oh, pre-womb. Alright. How old are you? You say your age?
I'm old. I'm pretty sure I'm older than you, so I'm not that young.
22, Phil.
Totally,
22?
I'm totally 22. Yes.
That makes sense.
God.
I watched Redline. That was great.
Oh, Redline was good.
It's all right.
Yeah. The art style was cool, like the story. But you watch it for the art.
There was boobs in
Philly
it.
likes it, so it's
There
just
were
okay.
boobs. Most anime have pretty good boobs, so if for nothing else, you should watch it for the boobs.
Find La Blue Girl, Phil.
Blue Girl?
La Blue Girl. L.A. Blue Girl.
I seen Cyber Cop.
Ethan's
Angel
seen
Cop.
it
Angel
too.
Cop.
He doesn't
Angel
know.
Cop.
We
Lots
both have homework to do.
Tentacle
Oh,
stuff in there.
What's that one with the spider chick with the thing? The like monster badge?
What?
You
What?
think Wicked City?
Wicked City. Yeah, that was tight.
Oh,
That's
Wicked
soundtrack,
City. I'm glad you think I'm 19. Thank you.
You should watch Wicked City, Irene. That was actually really cool.
Some person, you've discovered my true identity.
Oh my
Let
god,
the
no.
legend live.
God damn.
Hey. I've been legal for a long time. I'm way old. You guys have no idea.
Yeah, but then
Well-
when you hit 65, you're gonna look like you're 92.
Well, like, no. Cullen knows what's up. I will be 22 until I'm 70, and then I'll turn
Yeah.
100. That's
It's
how
really
Asian
good.
people age.
Yeah.
That's we look the same until we're like 60, and then just everything shrivels up.
Yeah.
Like we just build up the aging, and then just like punches us in the face
But
all
that's
at once.
fine. I mean, what are you gonna do when you're 70 anyways?
I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. I
Just
will.
need to drink more oils and fats.
It's the blood of our enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, should have. That's our secret.
People want me to watch Cutie Honey.
Cutie
Dude,
Honey's good.
that's old. It's good. It's really old though.
They've got live action of that. You can just skip
Oh.
it.
Watch. I mean, my favorites are Full Metal Alchemist. Obviously, the Berserk movies.
Kill
I
a Kill.
really like. For Kill la Kill is cool. Kill la Kill. You know, I think Phil would like Kill la Kill.
Phil would like Kill
Yeah,
a Kill.
it's so fucking crazy. Yeah, it's all like crazy superpowers, and it's based on clothes, and there's a lot of like clothes being torn off of girls. So
Ooh.
yeah, so it is all about clothes being torn off of girls. So that's all you need to know.
Sounds
Kill la
great.
Kill is awesome.
This is the main
FMA
character,
is
Phil.
yeah, there you go. FMA is like kind of depressing, but I like depressing shit. Now that we're talking about anime, the viewership is going back up. You guys are a bunch of weebs.
Fucking weebs.
Well, it's okay. I am one too.
I was so
I'm
pissed.
a-
I paid premium for this figure back in the day, and now I go on to Wish, and I can get it for $15.
Oh. That's
I know that feeling. You know, how, like action figures back in the day, especially like anything from Japan was like $200, and now you can get it for like dirt cheap.
Truth.
Ooh, I have this is what I don't have a lot of action figures, but I have this little guy.
Ah,
Isn't he cute?
Oh, he's from My Hero?
Yeah.
I watched that.
Yeah.
Not all that. I've seen
This
it.
is
I
a
think
really
I've
good
watched-
figurine, like super articulated. It's
I
like
want-
the most articulated chibi I've ever seen.
I was gonna say, I thought that was just a statue.
No, it's articulated, like fully articulated. It's
What is
really.
it from?
I bought it in Japan. I bought it at Tokyo Comic Con.
My Hero
Is it like
Academia.
Dragon Ball? What is it?
No, it's My Hero Academia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's the main kid, right?
Yep.
The little whiny bitch.
Okay, he's not whiny. He just cries way too much.
He does.
Kind of a whiny bitch, but he's a lovable whiny bitch.
So I've watched the first season of that because I used to have a weeb friend. And
It's good.
But who's that chick? That cow chick?
What?
There's a chick with like cow horns.
The chick that looks like a cow.
Yeah.
It's got a bell around her neck and stuff. All the e-thoughts dresses her.
Yeah.
The bunny girl?
Huh?
She looks
The
like
bunny?
a cow.
I thought it was
Looks like a
chick.
cow, like a moo cow.
Also, there's a chick that one of the teachers is like a dominatrix.
Oh, yeah. The night girl. She has, like, her superpower is she has her skin gives off scent that puts people to sleep. So she'll just tear her uniform off or her costume off.
So Japanese, it's awesome.
Yeah, this is like...
Yeah.
I love manga. Like, it's so uncensored, and this is shit for, like,
heard of this
teenagers.
before.
Yeah, you don't know that's one of the teachers?
From what?
I forgot
From
her name.
For My Hero, she's a teacher. Because My Hero is all about, it's like the X-Men. Their teacher teaching kids how to be superheroes.
Okay.
And so one of the teachers was like,
It's just falling apart.
I'm fine. Everything is fine. Oops.
John's
good.
like Moo Cow. Is Moo Cow her name?
What?
I'm gonna look this
Maybe.
up.
I don't know.
My Hero.
This
Moo
this
Cow.
must be a character that I don't know
I don't think
about
it's My
yet.
Hero Academia. I think it's like just something else.
Yeah, that's an endo. There's
My
an endo right.
Hero- Oh.
I like Todoroki, and I wanted, but like I really like Todoroki, but his costume is so ass ugly, it pisses me off. I'm like, why can't you give him a cool looking costume so I can buy figurines of him? But
Look at this.
yes.
No, Irene, her name is Cow Lady.
What?
I
This-
think. Share my screen.
Yeah.
She turned into a freaking cow.
What the fuck?
I don't know who that is. Never seen that character before.
I haven't seen this. I haven't watched a comic or read or watched it in a while.
Phil
So I'm a
watches a
little
lot
behind.
of hentai. That's what it is.
Whoa, look at this dump truck.
See?
There goes the stream. Okay, the last fetishy female character from I know about was the bunny girl, the muscly bunny girl that everybody's like, oh yeah, crush me with your thighs, mommy. The bunny, which I get it. She's like real hot.
My Hero. This is
Yeah.
her. That's
Yep.
what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
What does she do?
she's a bunny.
Does she have any powers? Like she
doesn't look
jumps
very hot.
She's strong and she jumps.
like bunnies, yeah. All right, that's cool. I actually like the design of the villain with all the hands on him.
Chat, this is what you come here for, devolving into anime talk.
Thick.
Yes. Delete? No. Why? Yeah, this Google search could go wrong real quick.
Yeah.
She basically just jumps real high.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. My Hero's good, though. I really like it. It's like superheroes being superheroes again? I don't know.
Oh,
I
for
don't
sure.
know. Maybe it's just like I grew up with manga, so I just like the style and the storytelling style more. But I don't know. I never really got into American superheroes, but I love My Hero. It's really well done.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
So you haven't seen the show? You just read them?
I watch some of the show, but I'm mostly a manga person.
All right.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, like I feel like sometimes the anime is better than the comics, like for Attack on Titan. Like I literally can't read the comic for Attack on Titan because the art style is so ass ugly.
Ooh.
But, you know, and like no offense to Isayama, he admits it himself. But like you watch it and read it for the story, and the anime makes the art style super beautiful, so and it's a really faithful adaptation. So I watch the anime for that, but usually I read the comics. Like Full Metal Alchemist, I'm not like, I guess I'm more of a Brotherhood person because I read the manga first, and Brotherhood is similar to, it follows the manga, but really I'm a fan of the manga, not the anime. But I don't know, I guess most Americans, they watch the show, 'cause I don't know why, people don't read manga here. Yeah. Manga recommendations. What am I reading now? I haven't read anything in like a couple months because I've been so busy, but Vinland Saga. And I would have said Berserk, but it just like crapped its pants at the end, so I can't recommend that. Well, yeah.
You read the final part?
Yeah. Well, they didn't like really have an ending. They just like tapered. It just like suddenly cut it off. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it was a real non-ending, and it was very unsatisfactory. I didn't like it, so I don't know, very very unhappy with the ending. It was a non-ending, and I didn't like it. But like individual arcs. What?
I said maybe someone make some fan fiction of the ending.
Oh yeah. I'm
I heard
tempted.
this artist named Irene. She's really good. Maybe she'll
Pretty good.
Yeah.
finish it off.
Yeah. Yeah, let's try getting sued by Mira's Este. Let's do that.
Dude,
Do it.
away for free.
Well,
Start
if
a campaign? I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't even ask for money. I'd just draw it because I just want the story to end. It's sad. I don't know. I wish they had a better ending. But, like, individual arcs.
Fiendish Volume 4, 45-page graphic novel, or whatever size you decide to go with. 500-page Berserk finale book for free as an add-on.
There you go.
For all back-
That's totally, yeah, I'm gonna totally do that for Fiendish, because I don't need a life. I can draw that.
I will draw all the index fingers.
Oh, thank you. You saved my life. That's all I wanted. I needed somebody to be my index finger person. That'll save me so much time.
But, you know, this, you can do that. You can do this.
That's good, man.
Thank you. You saved me. No, I'm so tempted though. It's I don't know. I don't have the time to do that, but if someone was doing a fan project of that, I would love to. Yeah, like Game of Thrones final season, almost as bad.
So
yeah, let's if we get talking about Berserk, this stream is going to be 5 hours long. But
I'm gonna start sharing that on the interwebs that you're doing the book.
oh my god! No, this is how
Yeah.
No, people will hold me to
No, you
it.
can't.
So,
Friends.
anyways, manga recommendations. Yeah, so I would say FMA the manga. Berserk, look for the Lost Children arc and the Golden Age arc. Those specific arcs are good. You don't need to read the rest of it because it's just going to be depressing. And Vinland Saga, I would say, I don't know. I really like Mushishi, but it's kind of a hit or miss. It depends on like your personal taste. So those are a few. Akira, the Akira manga, that was a manga, and the manga is way more expansive than the movie. Read the Akira manga. Nausicaa.
We'll see Gundam Thunderstrike. How about that?
There you go. Yeah, that's another one.
It's got good art.
The Evangelion manga. It's pretty good. Did you know these animu things started out as comics? You can read most animus as comics, and they're all pretty good. Read the mangas, friends.
I prefer when you talk like that.
What?
I prefer when you talk like that.
Oh, should I talk like a snarky bitch from now on? I'm so glad you enjoy it. Oh, thank you. I decided to match. Bing.
Phill reads no gun.
Hey, I heard of this really cool manga called Goblin Girl.
What?
You guys can read that too.
Is that a manga?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was manga.
Now it is.
Manger.
The mangers.
Manga American?
Yeah, I didn't get to read the second No Guns Life book yet.
Oh no.
Blame, yes. Well, Blame is kind of niche, and I mean, I love Blame, but it's not for everybody.
That was Blam.
Is Blame by the same people who made Gantz?
No. I mean, yeah, Gantz is another one. It's pretty good. It's a little wild, but Gantz is good. No, Blame is by... This is cool. So the artist on Blame is an architect by training. And that's why the environments are all so like so much more well drawn than the people. The people look like asswipe, but the buildings are like gorgeous.
Do you have this?
It's really interesting.
You have that book, Phil, but do you have this book by Dan Plagle?
No, I don't. Not yet.
Whoa!
Not
It's
yet.
a full color action adventure kaiju book.
I remember.
Spoilers.
Guys, can I get you guys are great artists. Can I get your opinion on this art that I'm sharing?
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but alright. Oh, what are you're sharing? What is this?
Ooh.
Oh.
Is that Rob Liefeld? No, it's not Rob Liefeld. That's
That really looks like Liefeld. Who's that?
Oh, it's Miki.
That's
why.
That is Liefeld.
It's
Who
Liefeld.
inked it?
Danny Miki. He back then his style was not like Rob's line work.
Oh god.
Why it's kind of
What to say?
I don't hate it because, you know, this is kind of like almost like 80s pop art. It's hard to examine something like this, and I don't know.
Look at this bicep.
Oh, Jones, thank you! Yes, Black Lagoon is also a manga. Sorry, interjection. Black Lagoon. Read Black Lagoon. It's also an anime. So, Black Lagoon is about a bunch of modern-day pirates operating out of, like, a fictional gangster town in Thailand. And it's, like, the Hong Kong triads plus the Russian mafia plus the Japanese yakuza all come together and fuck shit up across like multiple countries, and this Japanese businessman is trapped in the middle, and also he's teamed up with like this hot gunslinger girl who barely wears anything. So if you like that kind of shit, watch Black Lagoon.
There's not like a Korean monster guy in it?
No. That's not Black Lagoon.
Is that crazy?
Irene, do you know who this is?
No, I don't.
No, this.
Oh, that's Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah, I actually have.
Yes. Nice.
I know
Is
some
this
things.
room spinning?
You know, no other factory in the world makes chocolate by waterfall, but it's the only way if you want it just.
Oh, why is there's sound? Yeah, I don't hate this art. It's
Yeah,
just,
so
it's a little weirdly shaped.
Yeah,
I do.
exactly.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I hate this art.
Really?
Black Lagoon is based as fuck.
Alright.
I don't know. I'm trying to be nice.
I feel like there's... No, I'm not gonna say.
I just randomly found it saved on my desktop, so it's fine.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's like so much historical value to, you know, what Liefeld did. That's more important. Like, I'm not super a fan of his art style, but
Like, this
it
is
was
a very
special. It stood out.
Yeah, it's a very strong visual. I mean,
Yeah.
you can say whatever you want about anatomy and all that stuff, but like, it's kind of like Mike Mignola. Like, Hellboy is like a beautiful looking book. Does it animatorically, all the line art look like actual anatomy? Not really. A bunch of people with torsos so heavy that their legs couldn't possibly hold them up.
But I think in Hellboy, it's like stylized in a way that actually looks good.
Yeah, I love Hellboy. Hellboy's great.
Yeah, Hellboy's great. I really like Mignola.
I've said what I've said.
I have as well. Moving on. Oh! Someone asked me a relevant question. How's fulfillment going on Fiendish? So, I sent out all orders that don't include the color book. And I think I've gotten a couple of more grayscale book orders since then, because I made my last shipment, I think about a week and a half ago, but I've gotten a couple more like smoke tier orders, so I will be packing those in and going out. But I haven't been leaving the house because I've been sick. That's why I'm sniffly, and I don't want to. Me. Yeah.
Have some tea and honey.
I have been having tea and honey. I'm almost over it though. It's fine. But I've just been locked in my house. But I should be shipping out. I'm just like going to fulfill any grayscale book orders as soon as I get them. Like I literally have everything except the color books, and the color books are still at the printer. I think they're like the print. Everything is ready to go. I checked the formatting. So, and I also sent them. I have like the physical proof, and that I got from Mixum actually, but I sent that one of the copies to them so they have that as a reference.
Oh, cool.
So they can match it. Yeah. So so we're just waiting to have the paper. Like, I don't know what's going on with the supply chain. Apparently there's like tons of shortages. So I'm just waiting to hear back on like when they actually print it. When they finish printing the books, I'm gonna go to Florida to pick them up myself. Cause I'm like, it's a 7-hour drive. I can do that. So I'm going to, ooh, nice hat. So I'm actually going to just like rent a van or find a friend or something and I will go pick up the books myself, and I'm gonna try to do some streams, and it's gonna be fun. But I will keep you all posted on it. I'm anxious to have the color books as well. Yeah. You guys all have these cool hats and I don't. I feel so left out. They used up all the paper making toilet paper during the lockdown.
Probably.
Road
My
trip
hat.
stream! Yay!
I have signatures on my hat, Irene.
Oh, cool! From who?
You can read it, can't you?
It's a
I
bunch of
don't...
stripper names, right?
Rogue?
You got Spider-Man.
You have Spider-Man and Rogue. How'd you get Spider-Man and Rogue to sign your hat?
Storm. You got Storm too.
It's a little lip print instead of
Side
blood.
pop.
Wow.
And Wolverine up here.
Why are there two Rogues?
2 different years that I went to Universal and they signed this.
Oh, you
We
guys
got
are
Captain
signing
America.
Oh, that's cool.
What does this say?
Wow.
This is dated. Does it say 06? I couldn't have won one in 06, did I?
We're such a hat group, yeah.
Oh, that's 04? I don't know.
Forgery. That's pretty cool.
Now,
I didn't know you could get the X-Men to sign things. Wow.
I don't know about it anymore. They probably have like Riri Williams or something over there.
I have no idea.
Williams.
I know. I kind of don't want to
People
know.
are saying this hat is suspiciously crusty.
Oh my gosh.
It's not. It's a regular amount of crust.
It looks fine to me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so mean. Anyhow, hey, let's do this.
What happened?
I have an idea.
Yeah, I was really young when I got this done. Octagon, they were real to me. They were real to me.
That's what matters.
Damn it.
That's all that matters. I know what to do. Ooh, hats! I don't have a cool hat to pull up,
Let's see if
but I do have this. Hey! Look at this! Hey!
Oh, yeah.
187 backers yet. Almost 16,000. What's your next stretch goal? Dan is frozen. Except for his fingers.
he's in a loop.
Yeah, he's in a loop.
I'm a magic cop.
You're magic.
It's true.
I'm doing magic
Oh, that's awesome.
You got the shirt.
as a cop.
He's magic cop. That's cool.
Goblin
Oh,
girlfriend.
that's awesome. Goblin girlfriend. Everyone back
What about-
Goblin girl.
What about my goblin girlfriend?
You should back it. You should
Yeah, we
back
should.
it.
We should
Yeah.
back it.
And you should also back this.
Ooh, fiendish. Back it today,
You
friends.
can't be more excited about my project than yours, but okay.
more excited.
Hey! So, in case you guys didn't know, I have been updating the campaign with like some of the colored art. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, I've been
Wow, look at
switching
that.
because originally the book was gonna be grayscale, and we got it colored like halfway through because we were like, oh, people are asking for color, and I didn't expect to make any money on this, and holy shit, I can actually get it colored now. So I have been posting the color art like
See, I
as we
did it
go.
all wrong. I should have done it the way you did it.
Well, no, you shouldn't, because the way I did it was zero planning, and you don't want
You're
to.
planning over here, friend.
I didn't know what I was doing. It was terrible. I tried. Oh no, I'm like super unhappy that the color book is taking so long, but the grayscale like fulfilled right on time because that was originally.
Sold 11 retailer tiers.
Yeah.
That means there's
People-
11 retailers that are going to be carrying your book.
That's cool. Yeah. People really like the retailer pack. So thank you to everyone who backed that. And I have updated see all these color pages. So and again updating on like the printing. We're just waiting for the paper, I guess. Waiting for the paper. I'm expecting them to have their printing done in like a week. I don't know, maybe 2 weeks. I need to bug them again to see what's going on. But this page came out great. Nick did really good work. But whenever the color books are done printing, I'm gonna like personally pick them up, so you guys will get to watch me on a torturous road trip to Florida to pick up like thousands of books. It'll be great and painful
Do you have a
and
vehicle
great.
big enough to carry all that? You're going to rent a van? What are you going to do?
I'll get like a friend to drive with me. Yeah, they'll fit. I kind of have an idea of like how much it'll, because I got the grayscale books shipped, so I know about how many boxes. So it'll fit in like 2 cars.
Okay, because I saw EBS's stream, and it just pallets upon pallets of books.
Well, I'm not printing as many books as EVS. So I'm printing like a little overprint, but you know, basically like enough for chapter 1, and like if I printed a little over because I think
So
some
you know
people
what that
will
means,
want to.
friends? Back this book now. Make it so Irene has to rent a U-Haul.
No! I don't want to have to rent a U-Haul. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Maybe you get this to 3,000 copies.
Oh, okay. No, I don't need it. I don't want to pick up that many books. That's too much. I hear the trading cards. Yeah. I'm gonna. Ooh, I have some art. So I posted some art earlier. But let's see. No, Photoshop! Stop it! Urgh! Sorry. Everything is fine. This is fine. Photoshop is being stupid. This is a professional stream.
Are we still live?
Yeah. I swear we will. Well, I don't know. We just started talking about anime and shooting the shit, so. I'm just gonna share some art and update everyone, and then like we can go, because this stream is not going anywhere, and we finished talking about Phil's book. If you don't want to stick around, that's fine, Phill. I'm sorry. We're basically just hanging out at this
I just thought
point.
we were talking about anime.
I mean, we can continue talking about anime. That's
I
totally
hate
fine.
anime.
I just what? Aw, okay.
Why is Phil here?
Look at this art.
Hey! How much should I show?
Zoom out.
Should I?
So what is this for?
That guy in my book, but Irene killed him.
What?
Spoiler alert.
What?
I was just making a joke.
What is this?
This is chapter 2 of Fiendish.
That guy
Oh
right
my
there,
God.
the crazy guy that's probably about to get killed in some vicious way.
That's
The
all.
wild
What?
in the top left corner.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah, this is a scene where they fight a few ruffians that they come across. So chapter two is like more character development, and there's like hints at the demons, but I'm kind of like building suspense to the demons coming back in like a big way in the next chapter. So right now it's all like building suspense and character development and sort of like the gang getting to know each other, and they get into scuffles with like mostly human enemies through this chapter. So here are some like no-gooders that they run into in the forest, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I've been playing with the way I ink and trying to just like add more life and motion to my inking. I
love those weapons, those like hooks things.
Oh yeah, I wanted to give Casimir like some new weapons because he was using axes, but the plan was always to have him upgrade to something, and I was like, I didn't know what to have him use. I was gonna have him use like these shortened bardishes for the longest time, but then I realized it's actually kind of awkward, like these, you know, the bardiche is kind of like a flattened axe, so I kind of just made these up, like these hook blades. I'm calling them cleavers. They're Paroskan cleavers. Paroska is like a region in my world, but they're Paroskan cleavers. I just like made it up. So I have like characters have like a bunch of made up weapons. Yomi, let me show the whip that I was talking about. Here's I'm gonna show the cover. I showed the cover, but I've been like playing around with it even more, and this is just never going to end. I'm never gonna stop tweaking this cover ever.
Don't stop, won't stop.
I didn't see this color. This is awesome.
Yeah, so this is, by the way, I post all this stuff early on Patreon, so you guys can follow me there if you want to see all this stuff early. So, link in the description. But, so, see, this is Yomi's weapon.
Oh, yeah.
It's a whip, but the rope is braided metal. So it's a metal whip with, like, this kind of, it's a blade at the tip, but the blade has, like, an extra blade coming out. It's like, it's kind of like a grappling hook, kind of not. It's like half a grappling hook. But I was trying to go for something that's small enough to like not be unwieldy, but you can like swing it around. So I also made that up. It's not really a real world weapon, but I just figured
really cool.
I needed something that a really small character could effectively use at range. So I played around with some ideas, but settled on this. So yeah.
Have you ever seen chain whips before?
Chain whips? Yeah, like those video game things. There's like so many videos talking about how they're not practical, but I don't really care. Yeah, I thought of a chain whip, but those also look really heavy, and I figured that would be too heavy for her.
Yeah, well, they're like a wushu weapon, like from Asia. Yeah, they're like actual. It's like. So, you know, like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, he has that spear.
Yeah.
Which is based on rope dart from like Wushu and Chinese monk stuff.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of like weird Asian weapons.
Yeah. And so chain whips are kind of the same art form as that, like, but they're much harder to use because they're metal and heavy, and they hurt you more than rope darts.
Right.
I used to do rope darts. Really fun. Really good exercise, too.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, those...
Maybe I have mine.
Those wushu weapons... I like incorporating stuff from different cultures and stuff, but... I would use that, but I think those would be too heavy for her, because I've got, like, this tiny little girl character, and... I just want it to be, like, believable. Yeah. I hate it when, like... Especially with like female characters, they're just like not believable with the way they fight. So I'm like, I don't know, I'm still gonna keep it fun, but I want it to look believable. Mansplain for us. Tell me. Mansplain weapons. I love learning about weapons though.
Gotcha.
I love learning about weapons. I don't know which version to use yet, guys, but it's gonna be one or the other. I don't know! I'm like spinning in circles.
Between orange and blue?
Fucking like banging my head against the wall. I can't decide.
They're both pretty cool.
Perhaps somebody said orange with a black outline. That's a little too much. I've tried a black outline and it's a little too much.
The blue makes me feel like she's like doing some like ice spell or something.
Yeah, that's the opposite of like I liked the blue. Originally I had the top part blue and the bottom part red, but I didn't like that either. But then it made the bottom part blue, which was okay, but then it made her seem like she was casting an ice spell, and she doesn't do that. She's like the fiery. She has like fire and earth powers. So I think I'm gonna go with all red. Nick hates this. My colorist is like, this is shit. Everything is one color, and I'm just like, I like it. I don't care.
So is that the one you went with? Is that one?
I'm not going to print yet, but so far I like this. I just like it all red.
She's got some thighs.
Yeah, she does. You're going to be seeing lots of Ragna. Well, not a lot, but more than in Chapter 1. You'll kind of get to know more about her. And she's got a little bit of a past with Casimir. It's interesting. You'll get to see some more of that. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm so excited for this book. Yeah. Leaning towards the red. Thank you. I like the red too. And I know like any interior colorist is going to be like stabbing their eyes out, but I really like the red one. So. This is unless the blue in the characters' costumes pop. Yeah. I just tend to like a more limited palette. I think the red really stands out, you know, because like the cover is supposed to sell the book. It's supposed to be like which option is more impactful, and I think the red one makes a really big impression. Yeah. So, I'm gonna see some more pages. More.
I kind of wish that the red behind the characters at the top was the same red behind the logo in the back there.
Yeah. Maybe
that would make the logo pop a little more. And it would continue the theme of that red, but maybe I don't know. I think I see why it's this way, because maybe it's because you don't want them to seem like they're in the same image as her.
Yeah. I wanted to unify the colors more. Like, I thought this was like too RGB, basically, but I want them to still seem like they're in different spaces. Because it's a collage. So. Hey, I know that's...
Is the red around the logo, is that the logo's color, or is that changeable?
That's changeable.
Maybe make the red around the logo the red that's in the background, like the dark burgundy in the background at the top.
Oh, make it darker?
The red around the logo looks orange to me.
It's like a slightly orangish red.
All right, cool.
Because I think that would make it like stand off from that red in the background of the bottom one, but it would still separate it from the top.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. That's easy.
See the comparison of that in like the outline of that in the burgundy.
I would open the file, but it would probably take like 5 minutes.
Don't worry about it. I was just interested to see what that would look like in the future.
Yeah, I will do that. Thank you, Dan. I'll do that after the stream when I have enough RAM. Sorry. No, thank you. I think that would look good.
Come up with ideas, because I don't hate the red in the background of that one or the top one. I just feel like the orange of the logo, it looks a little washed out, at least on my computer.
Okay, yeah, you're probably right.
It might make it like punch more.
I gotta think about how it prints too. Sir Angus says, don't make her powers go bye-bye in book 2. Why would I do that? Why would I make her powers go away?
I think he thinks that you're gonna treat her like Yennefer.
Oh! You know, I haven't gone to watch season 2 yet.
Spoiler.
What?
I don't care. I mean,
For your audience.
Oh, okay. Sorry. God damn it. Man, they made Yennefer so bad. Okay, like, I love Geralt, I love Ciri, and why is Yennefer there? Phil's like, shut up, everybody.
Isn't it pronounced Jennifer?
It's Yennefer.
It's Yennefer.
It's like some weird Polish version of the name.
Yeah. All I would say is a lot of people were hating on season 2. I really love season 2.
I've heard season 2 is better, so at least
just so much more like better like Geralt stuff and like just like I don't know, like I enjoyed seeing more of the actual like Witchers, as it were, which is more involved in the second season. And the finale of the second season is so awesome.
That's cool.
Wait. A hunchback gets banged?
In season 1, yeah.
Nobody gets banged in season 2. Season 2 is purified of all.
Is a hunchback a woman?
Yes. Yes.
I feel like they did it because they're trying to get kids to watch this.
I don't know what people find. I don't know. I didn't particularly care for the scene.
Is she hot?
The guy wasn't.
She's pretty hot.
I mean, it's like the actress is hot, but then they
she
like
was even hot when
fucked
they tried
up her
to
face and made her a hunchback.
Yeah,
for half the season.
She was even a sexy hunchback, to be fair.
I guess I wouldn't
I was like,
know.
wait, was that me at some point? I was like,
wait, is the hunch squishy like a butt?
No,
I
it's
think
like her
hard
spine.
like a tumor. It looks
like
my character from Goblin Girl.
Oh, damn.
Except
I
less
was
veiny.
very much not jealous of the hunchback. No. The guy was not even that hot. If like I didn't mind the Geralt sex scenes. I'm like all for that. It's
you're
90% of the reason I'm watching the show is for Henry Cavill.
You're talking about the wizard character, right?
Yeah. Those
yeah.
like the black hole of charisma. Like how the fuck did you get
the
this?
Black hole of charisma. That's terrible. You should put those words together.
It was terrible. If they just cut everything about Yennefer, this show would be amazing. Amazing.
She's quite trimmed down, I thought, in the second season.
Good. Trim more.
I feel like first season they needed to like tell you like who she was and where she came from to explain why she was a dark hole of like a person. And then the second season they don't have to do as much of that building because you already like know who she is, and now you're just like she's just a cog within the machinery of the background.
I heard there's a lot of everybody telling Yennefer how awesome she is, and that sounds annoying.
Really?
Maybe not.
Second season, I feel like she's just like wandering around, like not really doing much.
Oh, okay. So they could have cut her.
Second season is a lot more about like backstory of the Geralt character, like where he comes from, who the Witchers are, like how they become Witchers, like all that stuff is in second season.
I would paint a face on the hunch.
You would paint a face on the hump?
On the hunch, yeah.
And then you can have it wear that hat and those glasses from that you got there.
Some people are into that. Hey, whatever floats your boat. Henry Cavill is the only reason the show was. It's the only reason I'm still giving this a chance.
True.
More
if there was
Cavill.
No Cavill, that show would be nothing.
More Cavill, less everything else.
Although,
they don't care about reality or biology. We already know that.
Although I do like the little sidekick Witcher girl or whatever.
She's cool. Yeah,
like her in season 2 is like really like she's like one of those actresses where you're like, oh, she's a kid actor, she's all right, and then like you're going, will she be still good for like the long run of this series? And like season 2, you're like, oh yeah, she's gonna be better than the Yennefer character actually.
Oh yeah, I do like her, and she actually wasn't that young. She just looked young in season 1.
Yeah,
I think she was like 18.
When you really think about it, a hump is just an extra curve, you know?
It's true. You can lick it.
All right.
It's like a third teat that you can massage.
Yeah.
That is one way to think about it.
It's like a reach around sort of, you know, you got to be like a mountain climber. You reach around, you find a grab hold.
Yeah, you probably have to dip your hand in that. You'd have to dip your hand in that chalk. You have to chalk up your hand like the mountain climber did.
You could chalk it up, or you could grease it up. You could lube up that hump.
True.
You don't find a Witcher that interesting a property? It's it's cool, but the show is not the way to show you how cool it actually is. Like, it's got this, like, the premise is nothing shocking. It's like, wow, fantasy elves and monsters and this, like, a shit-talking angry monster killer. But, like, the character interaction and the mini episodic stories within it are really well done. I'd say, like, I'm more familiar with the games. I didn't read the books, but the games are awesome. Namely, the third game. So I would recommend that if you want to find out why people like it. It's a really good game. I don't think Snarkticon likes our hump talk. He's an emo monster slayer. Yeah, basically.
Is he emo?
He's kind of. But it's like, he's a hot emo. And he's good at what he does, and he kills monsters. So I like men who kill monsters who are hot. So that's my angle. There you go. Yeah, Witcher 3 is pretty sweet. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch season 2 and do an actual review video. I just haven't gotten around to it. Woo! What is all this talk about socks? Oh, so okay, we're gonna get away from like the hump and sock talk. I have some more artwork.
Okay, sock?
Here's I just posted this.
Ooh, yeah, I like this a
There
lot.
you go.
Oh wow, cool.
I'm going into way too much detail, but I really want,
Those are cool.
especially like these establishing pages to look at. I don't know. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go faster. I don't need to go as finished as like. I'm gonna go looser. Yeah, my ass. I don't know what looser means. But anyhow.
I like those the brows on those men.
Thanks. They're not human. They're like kind of related to humans, but they're called Bergsra. I think I'm gonna call them Bergsra. They're from like Swedish Scandinavian mythology. And they're kind of like trolls, but I don't want to use like these commonly known fantasy terms, you know. So I'm looking for more esoteric terms and stuff. So they're kind of these like non-humans that live in the wild.
Their nickname is Chance because they're mamas.
Yeah, what that thing. And here, this is what I'm working on. This is what I was gonna draw today. So I've got this whole fight scene. I'm gonna finish the fight scene, then I've got a couple of more pages that are like, I think are really moody and really good for the sign-up page. I'm finishing the pages that I want on the sign-up page I need for the trailer first. And
Nice.
yeah, so those are coming first, and Nick is already coloring the ones that I have finished. So moving along. Oh, this is just pencils. Ignore that. You didn't see that. But yeah. So chapter 2 is happening and moving
Is that the
along.
whip chick back there? Can you go back?
Where? This?
Go back. No.
Here?
Yeah. The chick behind him
Yeah.
on the left, is that the chick with the whip?
Yeah, that's her.
Alright, cool. What's her name? Yola?
It's Yomi.
Yomi, that's right.
Yep. So she starts out rather untrained actually, because she's kind of a normal person, and she has like basic knowledge with the whip because it's kind of a cultural weapon, but she's not like a professional fighter, so she has to learn to use it. And I thought it was cool. I wanted to like write a story more about I think it's more admirable that she decided to go on this journey, and where she knows they're looking for the origin of these monsters, and she doesn't actually have the training for it, and she's risking her life because she wants to avenge her family, and she's learning how to survive and how to fight along the way. I thought that would be like a more compelling story than just having like all these really trained tough guys. So
No, yeah, it makes the characters very different from each other too.
yeah. So she's like the lowest skill level character, but like I really like her character because she stands out because of her determination, and she's got like really good focus on the goal. And got Casimir, of course, my snarky prick who's he's got a little more to him than just the guy that kills everything, but you'll find out more about that as you read. And then there's Ragna. Yeah, Ragna's my magic girl. She's like my super powerful magic girl, but I'm excited. She's got some really interesting development. Yeah, Casimir is, I think he comes across as, you know, like, character who's good at fighting, and he's the guy that kills everything, but there's a lot to his backstory, and he's honestly a very introspective character. You find out later that he actually doesn't really like fighting, but he's doing what he has to survive, and I've got a whole like side chapter exploring sort of his psyche and his background, so I'm really excited to get into that. I hope people like it. I feel like a crazy person. I'm like, I don't know how much people are interested in like fantasy or like all this. I don't know. I'm getting more into the character development. I make sure I have like really cool action, right? But the way like I have to do fantasy is different than superhero books. So I don't know. I'm really excited for the next couple of chapters, though.
Yeah, character development is super important, and it's something that people take in and don't realize that's why the story's good.
Oh, yeah.
They remember all the flashy stuff, but the things that really stick with us are the characters.
You're right. It's like I make sure to have flashy stuff because I know that's important, and honestly, I enjoy balancing the character development and like the cool fights, right? But like what holds a story up is the characters. Yeah. So like 90% of everything that like the reason that I'm telling the story, the reason I like what I'm writing, it's because of the characters. Like the reason I'm sticking through this and like through like doesn't matter what amount of pain I have to go through to do this, I'm gonna finish it. It's because I really love these characters. So if we eat pierogies, can we claim to be part Slovak and part Chinese? Why is that a Chinese thing? Pierogies are Polish.
I think because they're both kind of like, it's kind of like a dumpling, right?
They're like a giant dumpling, yeah. Character development in a linear story shows you care. I do. I am almost way too obsessed. This story is the reason I have no life. Oh yes, Infinite Tale Chronicles, everyone. Back that, friends. Back that.
Back it.
Not enough imagination in the world. That is true. Yeah. So, here you guys go. Here's a little sneak peek at Chapter 2 and the progress on that. And
it's looking great.
Thank you. And I'll keep everyone updated on the printing and stuff. I should have a little more to show everyone and more to update everyone next week. But I'll hound my printers and let y'all know what's going on. And they better tell me, or I'll be angry. I want my books! I want my books!
I think it should be lightening up for printers. No.
With what?
I think things should be rolling more smooth very soon with printers.
Right, I know they were like super swamped around December. I'm not sure why. Like, they told me that there were a bunch of people who wanted their books done by Christmas. I was like, why would you? Why? I don't really know. Business expenses or something? Like, they want everything done by the end of the year? Maybe. But I was like, I don't know. I want it to be as soon as possible, but I'm not going to rush you because that means you're going to make mistakes, right? Mm-hmm. So I just want them to be, like, on the ball. Like, reasonably on the ball. So, all right. We've been going for a while. We way derailed the stream, but I hope you guys haven't been. I hope this hasn't been too terrible. Wow, I'm such a bad host. I'm just like, let's talk about anime. Let's get totally side railed and talk about The Richer. Yeah, here. Like the last time I looked at the clock, we were at like an hour, and then now we're like approaching 3 hours because that's what I do. But Norman Turbo says, can't wait to dive into Fiendish. Yay! Oh, this one. Yay! Thank you. I will play the trailer. I will end on the trailer. Thank you. So, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Once again, everyone, back the Lost Pages 2, the silhouette. This looks awesome. And we're trying to get to 30,000. And we have to get to 30,000. Phill needs to get to 30,000 before they go to print. So the sooner we get to that, I mean, you're going to get there. Let's refresh one more time.
I hope so.
Okay.
I hope so.
Oh, come on!
As soon as possible so we can get that gold cover for everybody.
Yes. Look at this.
It'll be awesome.
Sexy, shiny gold cover. You know you want this. You want this. Will the title text, will that also be gold?
I'm not sure. So that is a placeholder right now because this gold is placed over the ink, unlike the cards that we have.
Oh,
so
right.
The color is going to be laid down, and then the gold is going to be applied. So if it is on the text, it'll have a kind of an edge to it. And I'm not sure if it'll look the way we would want it to look if we do it.
I think it would look fine if you put a thicker black outline around it.
All right.
So it pops.
I see what you mean.
Yeah. I think, or maybe if you kept the same text width because you don't want to change your logo because your logo is your branding. You just did the gold inside the existing, make all this text black, imagine all of it black, but then have a thin gold like interior line. That's gold laminate.
Yeah, that would work. We'll have to do some mock-ups,
Yeah, I think that would work. But I would love to. I think it would be a little weird if like the face was gold but the text wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it could work though. Yeah, this is an awesome cover. I love it.
Yeah, Preston killed it. It's so good in there.
Now look at that.
Thank you for having me on, Irene. I know we've been trying to do this for a while.
Yeah, we have. I was like, oh no, you have work. And then last week I was like, oh no, I'm not streaming. And then literally we organized this like an hour before the show. I was just going to do a drawing stream because I didn't have a guest. But then Phill was like, I'm free. Let's do it.
Yeah, you should always work on Wednesdays. So.
Yeah. I'm really glad you could come on. This has been great. We've been on like other people's streams, but never like gotten to talk to you.
Yeah, true.
On
Shane's Degenerate streams.
On what?
Shane's Degenerate streams.
Oh yeah. I haven't been on those in a while.
Never been on them.
It's probably for the best. Man.
It's fun. It's I don't know, I've just been too busy. I haven't been on anybody's streams, but yeah, I got to go back on again. It'll be fun. But yeah, I am really glad you could come on. Thank you for joining us. And thanks, Dan, for hopping in.
Thanks for being here, Dan.
Everyone back Goblin Girl as well. Yes. Goblin Girl is doing really good, and you want this boobalicious book.
Big book.
Back at Friends. This book with very big prospects. Yes.
The best.
And also Fiendish! Bracket! I'm going to be taking this down when we launch Chapter 2, so Bracket now! Yay! Okay. Thank you guys for joining us. You guys are all awesome. I will play the trailer, but before we do that, just let everyone know where to find you, and then I'm going to blast this awesome animated trailer again.
Awesome. Cool. So you guys could find me on my own YouTube channel, Zaid Comics. We just passed 1,000 subs, and we are going to be putting more videos out because all we need is like 600 more watch hours. So if you guys are sub, watch some stuff. I just put a pinball video up last week showing about all these pinball games. Where I work is an arcade, so I'm going to be doing more videos about arcades and stuff and equating relating them to comics. So this next video we're posting Saturday is going to be all about the X-Men arcade game that you guys all know and love. So check that out.
Awesome. Bam, bam. Yeah. And I think I have Zaid Comics and your Twitter in the description as well, so everybody go follow Phill there. And Dan, an awesome friend. You are at Boob Dan Art, the Boob Dans.
Boob Dan Art on the Instagrams, on the Twitters, the Twittergrams. Follow there. Also, like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, which is Boob Dan Art. I'm gonna be starting doing some new videos there beginning of this new year, so it's gonna be some new content. I've got OBS now, so I can do some fancy stuff.
Fancy.
That's good.
Fancy.
Goblin Girl is rolling right along. Hopefully we'll have some color pages to show people soon. I added new pages. I only have 4 left ink, and then that will be
Beast.
Completely drawn. There won't be any new pages. I added like 10 new pages since New Year's that I wasn't originally going to have in there. So
oh my god.
There's your stretch goal.
Hey, Dan's a monster.
I'm going to get some more book. I'll stretch it out for you.
How do you do it? But yes, everybody go back Goblin Girl and follow Dan. He's awesome. He draws the boobs. And
there's an item that I'm thinking about adding to the deluxe box that I'm putting a quote out right now to see if I can get it manufactured properly, and if I can, everybody's gonna be stoked with this new item from the Goblin's chest here.
Sweet.
It'll be a full box of goodness.
Awesome. Can't wait to see that. All right. I think I got that. I don't know what I got, but I want that. So I'm going to back it. Yeah, there you go. And you can follow me at Rainy Draws everywhere. I have an Instagram. I have a Patreon. Did you have a Patreon? I post that behind the scenes stuff on Patreon for Fiendish, so you should follow me there if you want to see that. And I'm Rainy Draws on Twitter as well, and I have a website that I neglect, so don't follow me there, but you should follow me at fiendishcomic.com, which is my comic website that has all the awesome things about my comic, and you should check it out because I got a world map. I have like world building stuff. It looks like a crazy person built it. You'll love it. And back Fiendish. Chapter 2 is coming real soon, and Chapter 1 will be shipping as soon as the printer does their jobs. So I'll keep everyone updated on that. And you can subscribe and like and subscribe to this channel because I will be updating everybody on these streams on how all that is going. So yeah, and next week I already have guests lined up for next week and a week after. So it'll be a lot of fun. I think next week is 656 Comics.
Nice.
Yeah, so they've got a new book out, so they're always fun, and that's going to be an awesome show. So join us next week at 8 p.m. EST once again for another HELLION art show. We're going to have 656 Comics on. Yeah. Woo! All right, and we're going to end on this trailer, because I didn't forget. And I'm going to remember to share audio. All right. Thank you, everybody. Stay awesome and support indie comics. Yay! Bye!
Yeah.
How do I full screen this?
The last one.
There we go. Ba-bam!
From Zaid Comics comes The Lost Pages 2. This time, we follow the Silhouette, our ghostly avenger who brings justice to the streets of Chicago. Ever searching his haunted past while chasing a new supervillain, El Dorado. The golden menace whose powers rival the city's avenger. But the minds of the scum and the souls of the vile know nothing of the darkness shrouded within the Silhouette. Only on Indiegogo.